Welcome everybody. I don't know why I stopped it automatically like that.
I don't
I
know. It's
mean,
like a hesitation there. I was like,
yeah, I was like, come
what's
on,
going on?
dude, finish my song. I enjoyed the song. I did it for a reason. I
So,
enjoyed this song, and it's like, wah. You know what I mean? It's like so anticlimactic. You know what I'm saying? So, welcome everybody to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. With me, I got my good friends. I would say I have all of my friends with me tonight, but of course, guess what? They got other things to do. You bunch of losers. Well, I don't know what Patrick has, so I can't say anything about Patrick, but I know what Eric is doing. And so there's that, you know. So, anyways, guys, like I said, welcome to the DHC Sports Show. With me, I got some good friends, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Producer, and just so you guys know, this show is brought to you by Old Ford Baseball Company. Okay, listen, do we need to keep saying this? I think we do. Okay, listen. Use code DHC. Okay, and you'll get 15% off of your full purchase. Okay, that's all you have to do. You go ahead and grab your hat. You see that says local there. You grab that hat. You grab the T-shirt. You grab your hoodie, whatever it is. I'm wearing a hoodie right now because it's kind of chilly in my house. Okay, and what you do is you put it in in your cart. Okay, and then you go and check out. And before you check out, there's a little section that says discount. You're gonna put DHC, and then once you do that, guess what? 15% off. You're welcome. You're welcome, America. You're welcome. So then what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for the sticker club, right? The sticker club, it's awesome. First of all, great stickers. There it is. This is the NBC World Series that's going on right now. You know, the series that's going on right now. So there it is. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and get yourself a membership. A membership usually costs you $6 a month, right? You get the little card, you get some stickers, no big deal. But because you guys are watching the show, because you guys are friends of the DHC Sports Show, if you use code DADHAT, you're gonna get it for 50% off. That's right. So instead of $6, you're gonna pay $3 a month. That's damn. I don't know about you, but that's pretty damn cool. That's all I'm gonna say.
absolutely.
I know you signed up, Donnie. I
Yep.
signed up for it, so
I look
we're
forward to it every month, middle of
so
the
do
month.
I. So do I. I think I already put one in my bottle, so there's that. All right, and then last but not least, the USPBL. It's a great league. It's up in Michigan. Okay, and if you use code, anybody knows it? No.
CBM,
That almost
CBM 50.
50. No, are you kidding
Oh,
me?
I thought you were going to bump it up. CBM 25.
Yeah, CBN 25, homeboy. Are you kidding me? They're gonna kill me if I say CBN 25. 50, they'll kill me. Like, nope, no more. That's it.
We got you 25% off, though.
That's right. And I got some hats from them. So there it is. See,
Yeah, I
hey,
still need to get a couple.
he already see it. He knows what's up. CBN 25. He's late, but he's still chiming in. So there you go. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, Mr. Mayor, what you wearing? Did you just say Mr. Mayor, ruler of the kingdom?
I was wondering how long it's going to take for you to see that.
Unreal.
I saw it have where you could put your name and then it had title. I was like, title? I didn't know we had titles as well. I was like, okay.
Oh
I just threw it
God.
in there. I was like, let's see how long it takes Ed to notice that's even there.
No, 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 no. Please. I mean,
I,
please.
I, I saw it immediately and just flat out, I'm just going to sandbag it. Not even going to acknowledge it.
Yeah,
Yeah, just don't
Virgil's like, I'm not even going to bring it up. I'm just going to ignore that
I'm
it
not going
happened.
to
I'm not going
acknowledge
to give him the
this.
satisfaction.
And by the way, did you guys know that we're live on TikTok as well?
That's what that smell was.
That's right. That's right. All right.
All right, so my hat is one that I picked up at Green Bench Brewing.
It's not hashtag get sponsored, but it's cool. Don't worry about that.
Well, I know, working on that, but I just grabbed this one real quick. This is in
No,
St.
that's a cool
Petersburg,
one.
Florida.
Yeah.
And Dome Sweet Dome, their motto on that. So this is one of their Tropicana Field branded logos, and I'm drinking tonight from Dead Armadillo an amber ale that Eric sent me.
I dig it.
Yeah, Dead Armadillo is a very cool brewery. I love that place. I've only been there once, but It's on my radar as one of my top breweries. So.
I like it. I like it.
I still need to go there at some point.
Fantastic.
I think I'm gonna go I'll start with a 30-day no alcohol.
You sound very muffled, by the way.
Do I?
Well, now you sound better, but before you sounded muffled.
I think it was the dismay of a 30-day no alcohol. It was kind of like,
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it was like, I'm going to go on a 30-day no alcohol.
That's what it was. Yes, I think I'm gonna do. It's like, I'm on this health journey.
You're CrossFitting it now, so
I went to my first CrossFit, but I'll tell you that in a second.
Yeah.
Mr. Patricia, what you wearing, my friend?
Tonight's hat is the Copa from the Columbus Clingstones, one of the hats I picked up, and yes, it does have the beautiful Donnie decorations with it. I will say, out of all the hats I picked up, this is my mom's favorite. And so
Really?
and the note I wanted to add that she said is that if you do not like this hat, you are terrible people and you need Jesus.
Damn.
So, that's what
She didn't say that, but okay.
No, that's exactly what she said.
But does that mean we have to like it in its entirety?
That's up to you.
See,
Okay, because I like the hat. I just don't like the brim.
well, so I also have another issue with this hat. I love the logo. Logo's great. It's just that looking at it right now, the logo itself gets lost in the color of the hat.
See, I think it actually, and this is one of the things where I think it looks better in person. It actually doesn't feel like it does as much. And like I said, showing on camera is not going to do it justice. This is one of these ones you kind of have to see in person to kind of change your opinion on, in my opinion.
Yeah,
My camera's not too good. It's like way too bright, so it's not really going to be the best.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see, it pops out more when you see it in person.
Oh, there you go. The brightness went away. It kind of darkened up a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, that's cool. If you say so.
And as for tonight, I am drinking from, of course, the third edition of the Donnie Y series, because I think you sent me 3 packages. This is the third beer package you sent me. Tonight's beer is from High Wire Brewing, which I have been to, and that is Dark and Stormy. Dark ale with fresh ginger, lime juice, and cane sugar.
Phil, I go first one, second one. We ain't doing that. I can't root for
You're not going to support your girl?
No. No. She's cool. I love her, but no, not gonna do that.
Would you rather the Canes face the Knights or the Avalanche, though?
Neither.
Well, you have to pick one. It doesn't work.
No,
like that.
we can just win it outright and be done with it. We don't have to. So,
God,
Well, I
you're
will say this:
like your basketball team got swept or something.
bro, don't get me started with this, okay? See, you did it on Monday, you did it last night, and then here we go again. You know what? Think of the content, Ed. Think of the content.
Listen, we've got to fill 2 hours. I mean, like, if I got to rage bait you, I will rage bait you if I need to.
You're very good at it too. You're really good at it. So, all right, listen. My hat is actually, you know what? Hashtag getting sponsored. This one is from, come on, man, guys. Do I need to be saying this? All right, Sandlot Goods. They make great hats, and this is one of them. Is amazing. Look how beautiful it is. Look at the actual, like, it's very 3D. You know what I mean? And then the material is amazing. Is also snapback. So there it is. Which Columbus alternate is your favorite? Ooh, I got a couple of those. Wait, which Columbus?
I think he's talking to Virgil.
Really?
I think it's Clingstones.
If it's Clingstones, I kind of like this one. Like, I like Scrambled Dogs, but I mean, if I'm comparing the two, it's the Copa one for me.
Okay. So guys, I bought some hats, right? I had already bought some hats from 47, right? I recorded, right, a video to show the hats and everything. So I thought. I thought I hit the record button, and after I did everything, talked about it, I went into details and all that other stuff, right? I was like, hell yeah, I did a great job, man. I never hit the record button. So what I'm going to do now for you guys, because you guys we're doing it live here, I'm going to show you guys the hats that I purchased. Okay.
All right.
Very first one. It is the Cleveland Guardians Carhartt.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like that. That's nice.
This is actually really nice Carhartt hat. So it's their hitch. Okay. And then there's the Carhartt logo right there on the side. Look at the
I like the
eyelets.
metal eyelets. Yeah.
There's metal eyelets, but there's none right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's not bad. Okay. So this is actually a pretty cool hat. It actually is very comfortable. And look at this. Look at the interior of it, right? That's pretty cool. So there's that.
Mhm.
Here's one of my favorites. And I didn't think I was going to like it, but I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I like that. That's got a very old school look to it with the pinstripe.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the cool part about this.
Oh, I didn't realize I had the satin underneath.
Interesting.
And look at the sweatband. It's different.
That's nice. That's very old school. Yeah.
So there's that. I mean, I like it. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but look at that stitching on that C.
Oh yeah, it's like
It's the
all
totally
stitched.
different stitching, right?
Yeah, it's all stitched throughout the letter, not just on the edge. Yeah.
Exactly. And then there's the Guardians logo right there. So, but yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like this hat as much as I do. I like that hat. So there it is, guys. There are my purchases. When I thought I did record and I didn't, so that was fun.
I thought I was recording Matthew in Augusta doing his first pitch.
Yeah.
His dad was recording, but I was going to record it also, and I think I double tapped,
Did you?
and I didn't realize until it was over with. And I looked down, I'm like, why do I just have a picture and not a video? And then come to find out, his dad did the same thing and didn't record it either.
I was so angry, bro. I was like, come on, man.
I was hoping you were going to say that you were actually recording your face the entire time.
No, I
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been funny though. Yeah,
That would have been very good. So
he was glad there was no video of it though, because it sailed pretty high.
Nice people, by the way. Very nice.
Absolutely.
To meet them.
Yeah, that's right. You got to meet him too. And
by the way, Phil, if I had to choose, it would be the Avalanche. I have an issue with the Vegas Knights just as much as I have an issue with the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers. And Donnie can tell you what it is.
now they can't all be dirty.
They are dirty play. So it goes like this: Florida Panthers, dirtiest. Then you have the Boston Bruins, and then you have the Black Knights, the Golden Knights. Sorry, Black Knights is the Army. And so there's that. I don't mind the Avalanche. People, they're like they hate they love hating on the Avalanche. I have no problem with the Avalanche whatsoever, and so I'm good with it. I'll be honest with you. So yeah.
Yeah, and Phil said the garnet color is off. I did notice when you leaned in, that does look very much like Carolina Gamecock. I know it's not, obviously. And he's joking about the red being red, not garnet. But every time I see you wear that hat, the first thing I think of is Gamecocks.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I kind of have to side with Donnie on that.
I mean, if you're wearing that out and about in your area, most people are going to probably go Canes.
Yeah.
You
Because
wear that
it's
down,
red
yeah,
and white.
Yeah, and you come down, this side of the state line, you might see more Gamecock people being like, "What's that?"
You don't think they'll be confused for an NC State hat by a few people?
Not with Carolina on it.
No, that's true.
No, because it's NC State or North Carolina State.
Yeah, you're right. They don't do that.
They don't just go with Carolina up here. They go to they'll always be NC State.
Now there'll be UNC fans that'll see that and give him shit because they'll be like, "No, North
because
Carolina
of the colors,
Carolina."
Yeah, because of the colors.
They'll think it's Gamecock too.
And that's when you're just like, well, that education really paid off, didn't it?
Exactly. It's a secret Lou Holtz fan.
I don't think he's that secret about it.
There
I'm
it
a
is.
Lou Holtz fan.
Absolutely. I'm not I never was.
In fact, Phil, right there, that picture I'm pointing to in the corner back behind me, that is autographed picture from Lou Holtz. It's a Notre Dame picture because I didn't have one of him at South Carolina because when I got that signed, he was just come on South Carolina.
I never really attributed Lou Holtz to South Carolina. I always attributed him to Notre Dame. So like like, yes, I know he coached at South Carolina. I know that, you know what I mean? But like, I never really like, just like Krzyzewski, right? You always thought it was Duke, but
Yeah.
his career started at Army.
An Army, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never attributed any of those coaches to their previous places.
See, that's funny to me because when I think of Lou Holtz, I attribute him to probation.
Oh,
Wow.
good job.
Wow.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Thank you.
I do like the quote that came up when he passed away recently. They go back to when he played Bobby Bowden and he was at William and Mary, and Bobby Bowden told him after the game he needed
What's
more
up,
Williams
kiddo?
and less Marys.
You're going to bed now?
Well, getting ready for bed.
Okay, you're getting ready for bed now? Okay, I don't want to hear it. It's almost vacation time for you, kid. I don't want to hear it, all right?
I don't want to go.
Oh my God, I don't want to go to school.
No, I don't want to go to bed.
Oh, you don't want to go to bed?
I don't want to go to bed.
Okay, well, you can just lay there in bed and not,
What?
Yeah, I'm monitoring. I know. There you are. They see you. They see you. You wanna tell them have a good night, day, and all that good stuff?
Yes.
Just go ahead and say it, kid.
Have a good night, Dad. I can say.
They can't hear you.
Have a good night, Dad. Like and subscribe. Share this with your family and friends. Better?
Much better. Thank you.
Very good. Two
High five.
thumbs up.
Let's go. Get out of here. Love you.
Now, I always liked Lou Holtz. I didn't care that he was a South Carolina coach. I've never really disliked any of the South Carolina coaches.
That's a rarity.
Well, I mean, it's not their fault that the administration doesn't give them shit to work with.
Yeah, true story. That's also true. That is true.
I even said when Spurrier came here, I'm like, if Spurrier can't turn it around, there ain't anybody on this planet that can turn it around. And it still hasn't happened, so we'll see.
You're right, man. Like, I mean, Spurrier, like that dude was like, he knew his stuff, right? I mean,
he tried and then he gave up.
He was like, at that point, he was like, man, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. I ain't got time for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and retire now.
Yep. Now Holtz, I loved Holtz. Holtz was funny.
What's up, Sunshine?
What happened there?
So I'll pop in if I ever saw one.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Nope. You're on. Nope. Why don't you go ahead and unmute yourself there for a second, Sunshine? Phil, you are in your last week of school, bro.
Nope. If he doesn't figure this out, this will be Eric's favorite episode.
Oh my God, this is gonna be amazing.
Third strike, he's out. You better make it work. Coming in on the outside corner
Go
here.
to your settings here, Sunshine. We're professionals around here.
Oh.
Bye.
And he's out.
He'll come back.
He called a timeout. He
did. He put himself on timeout. So there he goes. All right. Listen, I'm not talking about the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are absolutely. He's coming back. The head coach coming back.
He didn't do a bad job.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's not on him.
You know who? You know what? Who should not come back?
Oh, Harden.
Yeah,
absolutely. But he is. He's coming back.
His father is coming back. I'll say this: every team that he's gone to, where he's traded to, that team has gotten worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he's a role player, and he doesn't want to be a role player.
Well, he is a role player. Let's see.
Okay, everybody, quiet.
Nope.
Yeah.
How about we do the? Have you tried unplugging it, sir?
Can he hear us?
Can you turn it off and on? Yeah, he can hear us.
He can hear us. Okay.
Oh, he has a.
Well, this isn't a bad thing. I mean, we could just talk, and he can acknowledge what we say, and we don't have to hear him. He can text us his jokes. I'll read them.
No, you won't.
Don't do that. No, you won't.
The ones that should be read, I will.
Yeah, you'll edit those jokes.
I'll edit them.
Edit it live. Hold on a second. You muted yourself, bro. That I literally says guest muted themselves. There's a little microphone at the bottom that you hit that, and then you unmute yourself.
What if he's pantomiming the entire time?
I
He's talking
know
like
this is great. Anyways, listen. What are we going to talk about, Mr. Producer? What you got for us?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just here to drink. Okay, so no, there's not really a lot to talk about. I do have the brackets for the NCAA baseball tournament. I want to go over that real quick because I also hoping Eric is all right for that. But first, we're going to stay in the Carolinas. So we don't have a new identity, but we have one that's coming back, a former team, and we are going over, and it's only just a quick video of this, but there's not really a lot of other stuff to go off. We're going to go to Charleston.
Do you, was it on Twitter?
On Instagram. I can share screen. I already got it up.
Oh, then go for it.
Yeah.
Share the screen.
Oh,
Hey!
I don't know what was going on. This new recast thing was not reading my Yeti microphone for some reason, and I don't know why.
Because Yeti sucks.
No, maybe it's recast.
Oh,
So the
nice.
Charleston Rainbows are coming back for one game only.
That's it?
That's it right now.
Bro, that jersey is legit, though.
Yeah. So I went on their team store earlier to see if there were any updated merchandise, and there was not at the moment. So kind of keeping our eyes peeled on that. But I did see that pass by today, and I thought that was kind of cool because I did like that team. So
Am I the only one that's getting a Saved by the Bell vibe?
I was actually going to say Rugrats.
I can see that,
both,
but I Saved by the Bell was the first thing I actually thought of too.
Yeah, Screech, Zach, all like that's what I saw that.
Donnie,
Yeah,
you know what Saved by the Bell is?
Absolutely, I love Saved by the Bell.
Thought that was way after your time.
Well, it might have been creepy that I'm watching kids that aren't teenagers play teenagers on TV, but
Well,
they were all
she's
my age.
She's not a teenager anymore.
No, I love Saved by the Bell. I love watching the reruns of Saved by the Bell, and college years was pretty cool too. It was very underrated, actually.
Donnie could have been that guy at the Max.
Absolutely.
But yeah, except really like this one a lot.
Ooh,
Now,
Phil.
if they had the Saved by the Bell music playing on this video, that would have been the thing right there.
Yeah, it's Jumped by Van Halen, but I decided to mute it.
Virgil,
I like it.
with this, I mean, this jersey, it's all right. Because I'm saved by the...
I see what you were doing there.
Because I'm saved by the... It's all right, because I'm saved by the bell.
Now, see, if Rhonda and I weren't going to already be at Myrtle Beach on June 9th, I would probably go to Charleston for this one.
That's a nice one, though. I like that. I'm a fan. I like it. Thumbs up for me.
Donnie, you're going back to Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, because I mean, I looked this up. So like every anniversary has a thing, like paper or wood or whatever. 36th anniversary, it says legally in the book, baseball game.
Good job. Good job.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's right there in paper, black and white. So 36th anniversary, our anniversary night, she'll be at the game at Myrtle Beach.
Is that in your handwriting?
No, it's like legit AI in there in ink.
It's in typewriter.
Did you say legit AI? Yeah. Well, I was going to say you need to copy and paste that page to 37, 38, and 39 and 40.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Once you go over 35, it's just always a ball game every year after that.
At that point, you're like, you've been married long enough.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a great jersey.
Yeah, it is cool. I like my the regular Rainbows jersey. I have that, which is a pullover. I know Ed likes a pullover. The white Rainbows pullover with the blue collar V-neck.
I am a fan of a good pullover. You know that. So.
By the way, Phil said Head of the Class was better. I love Head of the Class. It was a great show, but I don't know if it's better.
No. Disagree.
Head of the Class. Why do I feel like I've heard of that before?
It's the one with Howard Hessman. Played Johnny Fever on WKRP.
Nope.
No? Wow.
What about this question right here? Only one can come back. James Harden, Aaron Rodgers, or Trevor Bauer?
One can't come back.
One can't come back.
Harden. I'd take Trevor Bauer over James Harden at this point.
No, Bauer gone.
Bauer.
I look at the other two. Harden's just bad. Rodgers is weird. Bauer gone.
No, Rodgers is a piece of shit human being.
But Trevor Bauer levels?
He got a bad rap.
Oh, I did watch Head of the Class. I have seen that.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't. I just don't know the actor's name.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta
Yeah.
think about this one.
That had
It'd be
that
nice
had
if-
another weird guy on it.
Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I'd be glad if none of these came back. To be honest with you.
Same. I mean, I agree.
But
Like,
if I had to pick one out of those that I dislike, I mean, again, I'm not saying I like Trevor Bauer. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I heard.
Whether he no.
That's what I heard. I heard you went and bought some Ducks merch as soon as he signed.
Oh,
Trevor
no.
Bauer's a moron. He torpedoed his career in the majors. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
he did.
he didn't do himself any favors. Even if some of that was
Correct.
A smear campaign against him, he didn't help himself either.
Well, he also started calling out
Yeah,
Major League Baseball. So when you do that, automatically like they're coming after you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up, Joe? You know what I'm saying?
I just can't
What's up,
stand
Joe?
James Harden. I've never liked James Harden.
I don't mind James Harden. OKC James Harden when he was 6-man. We talked about this.
Yeah, that was so
I
long
love it.
ago, and that's like that's like saying, yeah, I loved him in
Yeah,
high
but
school,
then
but
how
after
long-
college, he sucked.
I just
mean-
want Aaron Rodgers just to go away for the rest of eternity. Like, go
Well, you're
away.
getting that next year. So, I mean,
Well, he purposely said that he's retiring because he wants his flowers, right? He wants everything all about him.
Yeah.
And what's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark. Hey,
And-
Joe.
I hope
What's up, Mark?
I hope he gets just blasted by every single defensive lineman for the rest of the year. Like I'm talking just like pile drive. Like here we go.
With our offensive line, that may be happening.
Yeah.
Good. You know what I mean? And I think with Trevor Bauer, the dude's not coming. We all know he's not going back to the majors. Nobody wants him in the majors. So, like, at least that gives me some solace in knowing that, like, I'm not going to have to watch him one day play against the Guardians or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if this was 20 years ago, that wouldn't be a problem. I mean, they were bringing back cocaine addicts and all these other people.
I mean, the
After
Mets, Daryl
yeah,
Strawberry.
Steve Howe
come on.
pitching for the Yankees after being busted. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
It was a whole different time back then. This day
Mel
and
Hall.
age, just Mel Hall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Daryl
yeah,
Strawberry is a great example.
right?
And Straw Man, he's he's supposedly turned his life around and everything right now. We'll see.
A lot of
Yeah,
them
well,
have.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Daryl Strawberry
Not to
kind of
mention-
turned his life around too.
Well, and I think also in one of the documentaries, Strawberry talked about he would have visitors in between innings in the
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yes,
in the tunnel. I'll leave it
Yep.
at that.
yep.
I'll leave it at that.
I mean, that dude was
mean,
a legend, right?
And that's not me trying to speculate. That's like his own admission. Like
That's his own. Yeah, exactly.
Doc Gooden's another one.
Yeah,
Doc
was
Good.
another one.
Ooh, man, but that dude has so much talent. My God.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just when he started going to the club and everything that that again his words. I mean, it was
No, yeah.
yeah. Like it was. He said like you didn't have to buy anything, right? I mean, it's just
Well,
you know.
when you get to that level, right, in
Yeah,
football or basketball or Major League Baseball, right? Like, I mean, you're never gonna have to pay for anything ever.
well, and it showed how good he was that even after all the stuff he went through and all the like when he kind of reached rock bottom, the fact that he still came back with the Yankees and pitched as well as he did,
True.
it just goes to show like just how good and how good his stuff was.
Yeah.
That was what I was reaching for back here. I got this signed by him at the '96 World Series. I got his rookie card autographed.
Do you have a Mattingly rookie card?
I do. I've got all three of his rookie cards right there.
Do you honestly think he's not gonna have that?
Well, shame on me. But is that the one that's that you've got framed?
Yeah, this back here. Yeah, that's got so.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's the 8x10 that everybody's heard the story about on multiple podcasts. And
yeah.
then at the time, there were only 3 manufacturers. So I got the Topps, Donruss, and Fleer rookie cards all framed together there.
You know, I forgot who I was talking to. Like, shame
You
on
should have
me.
known better. Should have known
I
better.
know, but I mean, I forgot what economic class I was talking. With socioeconomics class I was talking to. So, shame on me. I got Virgil.
No, it wasn't you that got me.
No, Mark's the one that got us because I like.
How low can you go? You got your purse, kiddo? You got Gary? All right, good.
I mean, Mark, it kind of sucks if somebody steals your limbo stick because that's rough.
How low can you go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Producer, we keep delaying. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Speaking of feeling, how low can you go? You know who's probably feeling pretty low right now? That is Texas Tech, because it looks like they're going to need a new quarterback.
Oh, so he's fine. He's gone.
So, well, they're appealing, but Brandon Sorsby, of course, you know, has had gambling problems. He has gambled.
Yeah, another one.
He has gambled on things like the Nathan's Hot Dog Contest, the Turkish Basketball League, and the Romanian Soccer League, which if he still wants to do that, there's a show I can recommend that can help with that.
Absolutely.
But NCAA right now has currently denied reinstatement for him.
Wasn't he blaming it now on some, like, the sites or something?
Probably.
Well, you could do live betting. That's the thing.
Yeah, Virgil. Any word on whether he bet on Luanda City?
I don't think there's any lines that have come out for that, so I do not think so.
Well, that we know of.
Well, I mean, I know that I was wondering if he and Prophet put any money on Luanda City, surviving, but
I just want to know if he ever bet against CFR Cluj, because usually that's not a winning proposition for you for Romania. So Texas Tech is appealing this. I'm not sure. This kind of leads to the question of, do you even want him back at this point? I know with Tech, you're in sunk cost already with this. You are way too late to pull somebody from the portal at this point, probably. But also,
surely you get your money back, right? I mean, surely you get your money back.
It'll depends.
Depends
if it was a fully guaranteed contract or if there was any, violation in his contract. If there wasn't anything that says his contract where he violated, no, they're not getting their money back.
And you got to hope they've got at least another quarterback of some kind on the roster. I mean, you can't have all your eggs in one basket anymore.
There probably is. There's probably some rule that says that they can do like an emergency transfer or something, and they'll go poach somebody.
Man.
I don't know. I don't know what Tech's going to do.
LSU was in on Sorsby. I am so glad that they didn't win that one.
Okay, here's my thing on this one. Like other players, like they're asking for an extra year of eligibility and all that stuff for XY reason. Like he got his year of eligibility, and like at the very least he knows that he actually did something he's not supposed to be doing, right? He knows he should have known that he's not supposed to be betting, because they go to every single team every year. They talk to freshmen. They talk to every year you get talked to. You cannot gamble. It's just no ifs or buts about it. Like whether, having a discussion about that rule, that's a different story. But you're an NCAA player, and therefore you have to abide by those guidelines. And those guidelines says you cannot bet on sports.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this is not just him betting on random sports. He did admit in 2022 that he bet on his own team.
Correct.
While playing for Indiana.
Yep.
So whether he was a factor in that, I don't think he was. But that's what causes doubt about what you're doing.
Exactly. And
I mean,
how do we know that
the Pete Rose effect right there? Like you could say I bet on them to win all the time. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Bet on
you
the
bet,
team.
bro. You bet on it.
And if you're the team, like I know they're caught in a pickle because they really probably deep down don't want to support him in this appeal, but they can't appear that they're not supporting him either. Hey Mark, by the way, I hate that you lost your air guitar, because I had a pack of air guitar strings right here I could send you, but I guess now I can't.
What are you doing? Prop comedy now? You Carrot Top or something?
he's been working on that one.
He's been working on that. That's been in the workshop for a while.
He's been trying to workshop. Yeah.
Is that what that real?
I was waiting for an
trailer
air guitar. I was waiting for an air guitar moment to come up, and Mark indulged me.
Waiting for an air guitar moment. How long have you been sitting on that? Like a year and a half?
I
How
think
long have we
longer
been
than
doing
that. Yeah, I was just gonna say, how long have we been doing this show?
Is there anything you don't?
I'm a Kiss fan. Gene Simmons will sell anything, and he actually sold Kiss air guitar strings.
And you bought them.
No, I didn't. I got the idea from him though to sell them to other people.
So, anyways, listen.
Anyway,
Should he be suspended? Yes, absolutely. You know what I mean. Other things I can, like that one kid who but we talked about this a couple months ago. The kid that got kicked out of, he was in Division III. His scholarship was rescinded by NCAA because he was working, doing a job, and then the fans actually helped him out.
Yeah,
he deserved to be reinstated.
exactly.
This dude, he should have known better.
Yeah, it's time to move on to your non-football career because you're not playing football.
Wait, I think you'll probably end up playing still football. I think you'll end up going to, like, for example, like the UFL or something along those lines.
Well, keep in mind, Iowa State had a problem with this a while back, and their quarterback, Hunter Deckers, got kicked off that team, and he's with the UFL. I know he's a backup. I can't remember which team, but he is on a UFL roster somewhere. So there's other options.
He'll go to the world football, like in Europe. He maybe will go there for a year or two.
Well, what about? Because I guess I don't really know what happened with the case, but is Trinidad Chambliss officially, like, did he get reinstated, or is he still officially on? He did get reinstated.
Yeah.
For Ole Miss, right?
Yeah.
He was reinstated. Yeah. He was given his year of eligibility.
Was that like, sham of a Mississippi Supreme Court thing that pushed that through?
Correct.
Yeah, you just got to find a judge that went to Ole Miss and be like, yeah,
exactly. I don't think it's a sham. I think it's the smart doing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen Clemson do it, but I wasn't sure about Ole Miss. So
I guarantee you, if Chambliss has any sort of downgrade from the year he had last year, that judge is getting recalled.
Oh,
yep. Probably by the governor, who's facing his own recall, but that's a different story.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on see if Texas Tech's appeal goes through. Like I said, I don't even know what the situation, if he's considered damaged goods or not, because it's one thing about, allegedly gambling. It's another thing for being caught gambling and admitting it. And it's also another thing that this is only the gambling that we know about.
Correct. We don't know that if he actually told his friends to bet on his behalf or anything like that, because we know a lot of players do that, right? They're like, hey, I need you to place a bet on this, on that. You know what I mean?
What he should do is hire an interpreter to put the blame on him. Apparently that works for some other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're never letting that one go, huh?
No, I 100% not letting that one go.
Well, Virgil, Akon put out a song, said you can put the blame on me. So.
I'm not even going to.
The other thing going on in college football right now is there seems to be a talking point about expanding to 24 teams, which I know people don't like.
No.
I do like it if they do a certain thing with it that they're not going to do. Because you got to remember, there is another beloved playoff that is 24 teams that works.
Yep.
And all I have to do is just follow that model. Will they? No. Why? Because they're a bunch of cowards.
Absolutely.
And what is that model? Please indulge us in that model.
Well, that's the FCS model we have.
Oh, that's that one. The one that's been successful for years that we talk about it on Break Even Sports. Is that the one?
That one. The one where you have your top 8 seeds already having a bye, and then your top 8 seeds after that, or your top 16, 9 through 16, host a home game. And then they play against the non-seeded teams.
Wild how that works.
You can have the best part is you don't have to do a conference championship game. You can just have your conference regular season champions go in there. It's amazing how that happens.
Well, and obviously we all know that the conference championships they're worthless now
Yeah.
because you've taken the value out of that by seeding after that. So it's like there's no point anymore.
Yeah, it's funny because like when they first started talking about this back in the BCS days, the argument was that, well, you know, these kids will end up missing exams, and like, wait a minute, like you think Furman doesn't miss exams? You think all these others like that? It was so stupid. Their argument made no sense. I'm like, all these other colleges are doing it. Why can't you? You just don't want to admit it's about money.
Well, we all know that.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah. So will it span 24? I don't know. I think it'll be too much, especially if they're not going to change anything with it. Of course, a lot of the coaches don't want to have that either, which kind of makes sense. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think it's too many. 24 is too many. And if they're going to do 24, like you said, adopt the FCS model.
And-
Well, here's the thing: we can't go too far because also NCAA basketball, they're expanding. So
Yeah, that I'll be curious because that if they change that involve maybe a metric change, honestly, which the metrics kind of suck anyway, in my opinion. But
And honestly, I kind of like that FCS has their own thing anyway. Like I don't want D1 to do what FCS is doing. That's what makes FCS magical with what they do.
True.
and I understand that, but I'm just saying, there's already a good method they could use.
at least
Well, yeah.
adopt it and then do some changes to it, right? Like
Yeah.
like we're always going to say, all right, listen, the Cotton Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, name those playoffs, you know, that, and then have it like that. Be done with it.
Make those bowls the game.
Exactly. You're already doing that anyways.
Because you want to maintain the bowls and you want to have the games and you don't want to.
No. They don't
And
want
it's
to
like you
maintain the
can't do
bowls.
all of
They
that.
want to maintain the money.
Well, true.
Right.
But what I'm saying is they want to have the playoff teams separate from all these other teams that go to these
Correct.
bowls.
Correct.
And they don't want to combine the two, but combining the two is the better option.
Agreed.
So Ed, we already know Kent State's making the Puerto Rico Bowl next season, right?
Bro, if they make it to Puerto Rico, I'm going.
I would
Right.
hope so. I'd be upset if you didn't go.
I'm going.
I would
like
too. I'd be offended, and I wouldn't even have a right to be, but I'd be offended if you didn't go see Kent State. and
Kent
Puerto Rico.
State, Puerto Rico, bro. Boom, boom. Let's do this. You know that's pretty cool, right? The Puerto Rico actually having a bowl game now. That's pretty damn cool.
And that logo is pretty sweet.
It is pretty sweet.
That logo is pretty sweet. Did anybody we know design that one?
No, but I can find out.
I'm sure you can.
Of course, tonight we have two playoff games going on. One in basketball with the Thunder and Yes.
I just wanted to mention one other thing before we got off of college football. 'Cause,
One more thing.
yeah, well, anyway, I just wanted to point out the passing of Terry Don Phillips from Clemson. He was the AD that they gave Dabo the chance. And he got 2 national championships out of it. One of the best ADs that Clemson ever had. to
I
be
was
honest with
gonna
you.
be a smart ass. Ooh, I was gonna be a smart ass.
You better be glad we're honoring somebody, Don.
Bro, you better be.
You better be very
I know.
glad. You better be very glad that we are honoring the memory of somebody.
You were so lucky you were honoring somebody because you know we were about to just.
I know. That's why I wanted to go there and just see if Patrick bit his lip hard.
We all
And I
did really hard.
And I did.
Hell, even Virgil was like,
Because I was almost about to ask before you started, is this Clemson related? Because I was going to shut it down if it was.
Hi,
I mean,
Eric.
come on.
So
What's
after
up,
that,
EP?
Is your microphone not working either?
And while we're in memoriam, one other, y'all see Bob Horner passed away today as well.
I
Yeah.
did see that, yes.
Yeah. So another Brave.
The Braves. I was gonna say the Braves have just had.
Braves taking
Staples.
hits, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
Braves are going down left and right, homie.
Yep. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that because Terry Don Phillips is one of the best ADs we've had, and the fact that he gave Dabo a chance and then hired him full time and gave him what he needed and stuck with him, and it worked out to our advantage despite all the joking aside. It has worked out well for Clemson.
Absolutely fair. I get it.
So, anywho,
Wow.
now to the playoff games.
All right, so we have 2 playoff games going on. We've got Game 5 between the Spurs and the Thunder currently happening, and then Game 4 between the surprisingly struggling Avalanche
Yeah. Oh,
and the Golden Knights. Golden Knights are 3-0 up right now. Now, remember when we were talking about this, we all thought, and I don't mean just us, I mean probably even the media, thought it was an inevitability that Avalanche is probably going to be in the Stanley Cup. What is going on? Was the rest period that much affecting them?
I think yes.
yes.
Yeah.
It-
In fact,
yeah.
I was outspoken thinking that it would be the other way around. I was completely wrong because I was thinking the Avalanche were going to sweep either the Ducks or the Golden Knights. That's how confident I was about Colorado's abilities. But I didn't take into account, obviously, that the rest was going to have that big of an issue. But we see that across all sports, right? In the playoffs, those teams that get those long layoffs don't tend to
Agreed.
suffer, no matter how good they are in the regular season.
Agreed.
And teams that are, that have been through competitive series and then they go straight into the next one, they're still on that high, so they're not really tired yet because they're going off of the momentum and off of the adrenaline off of the last series, and they're like, bring on the next one. So
Well, hell, I mean, Carolina Hurricanes, they were off for how long after sweeping the Philadelphia Flyers, right?
yep.
And they admitted it, like they went in there because they had a long layoff, and then they were all like their adrenaline going, and they got away from their game plan. Now, luckily for them, they've won 2 in a row, right? Like, I mean, in
Right.
overtime too. Great goals on both of them on overtime.
Yeah.
But you're right. It could definitely affect you. Like if you don't recover, ooh, baby, that's going to be a tough series.
Well,
Is this the
Lynn makes a
second-
good point too about about the Avs losing Makar. That was a big loss. So
Mhm.
But he's back unless he's hurt again.
is
Because
he
he
back?
played in game. I mean, he played 2 nights ago, whenever their last game was, he was there. As I watched that game, the Avs were up 3-0 in the first period.
How do you let that? How do you
And then the Golden Knights came back, scored 3 in the second, and then won 5-3, 6-3. But Makar was playing, so unless he got hurt again that game, and he's not out if he's out tonight, but he was back at least the last game. He was there. But yeah, up 3-0. And I was like, wow, they're just taking it to Vegas. And then all of a sudden, Vegas comes back, scores 3 in the second, and then wins.
They were
by
like, yeah, hold my
multiple
beer. I got
goals.
this.
Yeah.
They had
Listen,
an
it's a
empty
shallow
netter, so it
victory.
might have been like 6-3 or maybe 5-3. But yeah,
They did have an empty netter.
So yeah, I watched that game the other night. That was, I can't believe they came back that quickly.
Yeah, and close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, but I at least take some pride in that the Ducks at least gave the Golden Knights a competitive series, even if they did lose in 6. The fact that they took 2 games off of them and
See?
played them close every game.
See, I'm not the only one that can't stand the Golden Knights.
I like them. I've been there. You could have been there too, Ed,
Is that why you don't like them? Because
Yeah.
you weren't there.
because his hurricane, not the Carolina, but
Oh,
just
the actual hurricane. Oh, that's
Va-
good. I
Val
like that.
Val took Samantha, Shannon, and I to an exhibition game. It was fun. T-Mobile Arena. It was a lot of fun, even though it was an exhibition.
Yeah.
How was
Yeah, I
that?
can still see how those would be fun.
You can
Was it
tell
hard to
though the
put your-
difference between a show like regular season playoff hockey game and like the like you were saying, like the one that you went to, right? Like, I mean, you could hear people down all the way to the bottom because talking or sneezing or anything, but it's still fun. It's hockey.
Even though the San Jose Sharks were bad, I really enjoyed going with those two to the
Yeah.
Sharks and the Kraken game. And then when we saw the Golden Knights play, because it was when we went out to the AAA National Championship in 24,
Oh, hey,
they were playing the Utah Nothings at the time. They hadn't been named yet.
the Utah Hockey Club.
Utah
So
Hockey
we got
Club.
to see them as the hockey club before they even got renamed the the Mammoths. So that was kind of fun. So I've only been to a few NHL games, but they're always really fun.
Let me ask you guys: has the rebrand been successful for Utah?
I think so. I,
think
mean,
so.
it's hard to say, but I think nationally it's okay.
Yeah, I think it's been.
I like it.
I like
I mean,
it.
it would have been cool to be named the Yeti, the Utah Yetis, right? But obviously, for obvious reasons, they couldn't be named the Yeti. But that would have been cool to see. But the Mammoths, I like the logo. The logo is pretty cool.
And I didn't like the logo at first. Like, I'll be honest, I thought it looked AI. But I think the more that I've seen it, the more I've liked it. But there's people that know a heck of a lot more about logo design than I do that have complimented it. And one was actually Dan Simon.
Yeah,
One
the
was
NHL has done a really good job with
I think it was Dan
logos
Simon
the
that said he
last
liked it, if I'm not mistaken.
with the Kraken. Oh my god, the Kraken! That logo is so
Good.
I love the color.
the color,
right?
the name. I mean, just the name of the Kraken.
The Seattle Kraken, right? Like, I mean, you have that. That's a good rebrand. I mean, a good brand, obviously, because that's not really a rebrand. The Utah Mammoths, right? Like, I mean, that's like for the last two they've done so far as like logos is concerned. The NHL has knocked it out of the park on that one.
Well, and the fact that Anaheim went back to the one that works.
100%.
Even the Kings, going back to kind of going back in time to what actually worked. I'm really glad that the Kings went back to what they went back to their past to kind of make an improved brand.
Yeah, I could care less about the Kings. I'll be honest with you. That one is
Well, most people forget they're in LA anyway. So
yeah,
Right.
they could
do.
be wherever they want, and I still be like, wah, wah.
the Kings and the Sparks are kind of the two forgotten teams in LA. But what do you
Are they
what are you
still
supposed
around
to
the
do?
Sparks?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm
My Sparks
kidding.
are still around.
Clippers are kind of forgotten too.
Yeah. Well, when you got the Valiant Virgils in there, it's kind of hard for anyone else to get any kind of airtime.
I was going to say the Lakers, but yeah, that works, I guess. But we were talking about the Avalanche going, having 3 straight losses. There's another team that's on a skid that we have to talk about. And since Eric's here, we can finally bring this up. Ed, can you pull up what I'm about to show here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is gonna be awkward.
Can you please explain how Luanda City is at the bottom in the relegation table right here?
Oh, I've got it. L.
Did Prophet leave?
There's a tie in there.
There he is.
It's a tie-in.
I see the T. I'm assuming that means tie. Also,
Yes.
shout out to those hats on the right side.
Yeah,
when you
for
wear.
real, right? I wonder let's wonder what what he looks at. In
I'm
his
waiting
off
for
time.
something, a bad ad to pop up at some point.
Me too. Or he might use a VPN for that.
Yeah, this is not the computer for that. Sorry, guys.
I mean, look at Bravos do Maquis. Like, I mean, they've kind of done a little bit of everything. A couple losses, couple wins, couple ties. Or Interclub, 4 ties in there. Like, what are we doing? Score a goal.
Bro,
Hey, we're trying our hardest here.
wow, 4
I
L's in a
said-
row.
We are down to our last, I believe we're down to our last game.
It was
So who is
That
who
was
is
Virgil
CR,
negative
Stop
24.
looking at the hats.
who is CRD playing in the last game, Virgil?
So let me pull that up real quick.
Brother,
Is
that
that
gold
CRD Libido?
Labola.
Lebo.
Libola.
Shout out. That was a Tumbavakas hat before you
It
switched
was a
colors.
Tumba Buckets. But damn, that goal differential for Luanda City, hot
Negative
dog.
24.
Jesus.
Let's
Yeah, but if
see.
they can get if they
Our-
can flip the
our main
points, they'll be
goal is-
okay.
Our main goal
Man,
is hurt.
that looked like a Tottenham line. Goodness me.
You son of a gun.
Let me see if I can find that real quick. Because
Hey,
like I
you
said,
survived. It's all good.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Patrick, nice hat.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Nice hat to you, Eric. Where'd you get that?
Donnie and I were exclusive getters of this hat. Nobody else was able to get them, and we were on their social media, which I still haven't seen that.
I saw that.
I have.
It was on. You guys popped up on Facebook.
Shannon didn't show it to you?
No, of course not. She doesn't show me nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. You heard me.
I got you. I love you, buddy. Oh my god.
I was
You're
right there with
me, right
you.
here.
You got Tua sites. Sylvester
Oh, dear.
Stallone
So what's
and
this, Sopo?
So I have some bad news.
That was the last game.
Tua's no
That was the
longer
last
with the
game.
Dolphins.
Oh,
Does that mean Lawanda City is officially relegated?
That means
Yep.
Wanda City is officially relegated.
Oh no, the Angola.
where do
That's
you
all right.
go
Good
thing-
down from the Angola?
Good thing he can still get the Angolan second division on your local streaming service.
Oh yeah, the Angolan second division. We're going to be generational champions there. It's coming.
That's
used
Lawanda
to
hilarious.
City,
though.
Lawanda City promotion push next season.
I am so sorry.
Between them and the St. Louis Blues, I'm used to this though.
At least you got the Packers.
Yeah, with a running back that is doing not nice things.
Oh yeah,
oh my
that's
God.
not
I saw
good.
that today. I was like,
By
holy
the way,
shit.
I'm glad we
Eric,
don't
what's your running
retain
back doing?
players. Yeah, I'm glad we don't do keeper players in our fantasy football.
I mean, you could still get him. I don't know what's going to amount to it. We don't have a running back if not.
That's awkward.
Wait,
Emmanuel
did
Wilson.
Well, I was gonna say, did Emmanuel Wilson stay or did he leave?
I thought he
Did he
was.
stay or did he go? I have no idea.
It's pretty good, Eric. Okay.
Thank you.
Daniel Wilson
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. By the way, Ed, I wore this hat in your honor tonight because I know how much
Dead
you love
Army
green chili
Jello.
cheeseburgers.
With the Seahawks.
You son of a bitch.
Oh,
That's
good.
cute.
So he'll be great for us because he's not with us.
I was wearing that
Mark
for you.
is like, sometimes I need a VPN for my VPN. Bro, I ain't meant that the truth. That's a
Nice.
nice one.
Yeah, lemon icebox. That's one of your favorites, I know.
Lemon
Sour
icebox.
brewed with lemon and graham crackers. Lemon ice box
That one
out
is a
of
good one.
Martin House out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Mm.
Now, do they sell that locally around you, or do you get that whenever you go to Texas?
Both, but yes, they do sell it local. So I stocked up a lot whenever it came back. It was gone for a while, and then when it came back, I got a lot of it. So yes, I did get it local.
He got the whole lot.
I was telling Donnie the other day because I was drinking out of a Shannon Brewing Company pint glass, and he goes, "Oh, so you're holding out? Shannon could hook us up with free beer from her brewery." I said, "Well, technically the brewery's now closed, but it was out of Keller, Texas, just north of Arlington. I would literally drive down there just to get their beers. We went to Shannon Brewing a lot, and it all started because like how you guys put your stickers on the walls."
Mhm.
We were at one of the local breweries and Hoppy Gnome, Donnie, where it was the old location on the other side.
Mhm.
You went to the new one, but
Right.
it was just on the other side of the building, and they had a freezer and it had all a bunch of stickers, and I saw this diamond shaped big red one that said Shannon Brewing. I'm like, wait a minute, Shannon has her own brewery? I looked it up and it was in Keller, Texas, and I'm like, we're going. So I went there a ton, but then unfortunately they closed down. Shannon is unfortunately, or not unfortunately, Shannon is a guy though, so it was named after a dude named Shannon. So but yeah, it shut down. I think they had like some new ownership or something take over and just basically ran them out. So
Yeah,
it
that
sucked
usually
because
kills it.
I brought back cases of their beer all the time. Anytime I'd go there, and I went there a lot, we'd go down there and make it like, oh, hey, let's get a Rangers game while we're down here, or just drive down, get some of their beers. I'm like, that sounds good. I want some of their beers. I would drive 5 hours just to get their beer.
I've come close to that for some. I actually drove to Birmingham. Well, my stepdad brought up a trip to Birmingham to go see my uncle, and he's like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Absolutely wanted to go," because I wanted to get beer, and I made sure we stopped at one of the beer stores in downtown Birmingham because I was wanting Blue Pants, which Virgil and I had a conversation about Blue Pants recently. I wanted some of their beer, and you couldn't get it outside of Alabama at the time. Can't get it all now because they're closed, but
RIP.
yeah, RIP, Blue Pants. That was some fantastic beer right there, though.
I was telling Virgil, I think probably when going down to Bradenton, how you and I and Johnny went to Birmingham District Brewery, and he wasn't even familiar with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a new one on me.
Yep. I think it might have been relatively new overall to begin with.
But yeah, when we went to the MILB at Rickwood, we stopped there before we went over, and Johnny and Donnie and I went and sat kind of away from the wives, and we recorded live because we did quite a few different segments, and that was one of the places we recorded from was the little couches over there at Birmingham District Brewing Company.
It's still kind of crazy that the one that the three of us went to, Patrick and Virgil and I, closed down a week after we were there.
You drank all their beer and shut them down?
And see, that's the second brewery that was there, because the first one, that's where Ghost Train was, and Ghost Train was one of my favorites.
So that's one I never got to that I wanted to get to was Ghost Train, and then that one I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head right now.
Uproot.
But Uproot. I mean, they had a couple of beers. It was like, oh my gosh, I would drive to Birmingham to get that beer, and then like a week later, we see on social media they're shutting down, ceasing operations. I'm like, holy crap, dude.
Donnie did it.
Yep. So,
It's a shame to see that happen, though, because I was looking forward to going back there, because I even told my Birmingham friend, I was like, okay, next time I come back, we're going there.
Yep.
And then gone.
Well, Virgil, I did see Donnie go up to the counter that one time, and there was like this humongous wad of cash, and it exchanged hands.
That cash was probably sweaty if it was after the Rickwood games, because of how hot it was. It probably stuck to him.
that's true.
Well, you know how many banks this guy has?
Hmm.
You know?
Anywho.
So let's talk about the NCAA baseball.
Good beer, though.
Yeah, Eric, let's talk about NCAA regionals.
Okay, for sure.
Okay, so let's just go over the regions here. So overall number 1 seed is UCLA. UCLA will be in a region with St. Mary's, Virginia Tech, and Cal Poly. They will face the winner of probably my first gripe, the Morgantown region. West Virginia being at a 16th seed almost seems criminal to me, but
Yeah, you'll get here to another one shortly.
yeah, I already know. They'll be up against Binghamton, Wake Forest, and Kentucky, another team that does not need to be in here.
Rumble Ponies are playing the Mountaineers.
Yes, the Rumble Ponies. The AA for the Mets will be playing the Mountaineers.
No wonder that's a tough regional for West Virginia.
That's really hard for them, I know. And then Hattiesburg, we got Southern Miss as the overall 9 seed against, in their regional have Little Rock, Virginia, and Jacksonville State, which I'm looking to see what they kind of do. I don't know if they'll get out of that region, but I think they'll make some noise, especially against Virginia. Next in the Gainesville region, the 8th seed Florida will go up against Rider, Miami, and Troy. Glad to see Troy make it out of the Sun Belt.
Wait, they're playing a game. They're playing a regional right near me. Wait.
Florida.
Got it.
There's one in Athens, though.
There is.
Which Donnie will go to and not tell you.
Yep. I'm
And
waiting
then,
for that.
then this will be the region that Mr. Rivera should be going to. Chapel Hill region, UNC as the overall 5 seed against VCU, Tennessee, and East Carolina.
It's like the Carolina region right there. Hot damn.
That one should be pretty interesting itself, I think. College Station, they'll be going up against the 12th seed, Texas A&M, and it'll be Lamar, USC, and Texas State, which kind of surprised a few people, including me. But that's the 5th Sun Belt team that made it in there. So congratulations to Texas State. Then we have the Lincoln.
Good job to Lamar, by the way.
Yeah, just one guy just carrying the whole team.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, one guy playing all the positions. That's fantastic.
Odom
You
or
should see him throw a
Jackson?
javelin.
I think it's I don't think it's either. I don't think either of them are good at baseball.
Okay.
Can't stake a fuck.
It's Odom, by the way.
I was
You
trying
heard
to
me.
think of Lamar, but
You heard me, Eric.
It's
Like
Odom.
how?
They should have
Where?
been in the play in the regionals.
Who?
Kent.
they're
Or
not
they-
even like number 4 on the teams I have gripes of not being in the tournament.
I can't wait to hear which gripes you have, though.
You'll hear them.
They won over 40 games.
Who
And
they
you're
play?
saying they don't deserve?
I didn't say they didn't deserve. I'm just saying that there are probably. I'll say there are 2 more teams I would put above them that I feel like should have been in here before Kent State.
I'm a little hurt at the moment. I'm not gonna lie.
Next, we have the Lincoln Regional. Overall, 13th seed Nebraska, way too high for them in my opinion. We'll go up against South Dakota State, Ole Miss, and Arizona State. They'll be playing the winner of the Auburn Regional with fourth seed Auburn going up against Milwaukee, which I believe is the only D1 baseball team in Wisconsin last time I checked. I could be wrong. UCF and NC State.
Speaking of teams that don't deserve to be in.
Yeah. Maybe that's what some other team should have done, just have their coach retire.
Yeah.
Then we'll go on the top half of this. In the Atlanta region, number 2 seed Georgia Tech goes up against University of Illinois Chicago, Oklahoma, and the Citadel.
Military school, baby.
They'll be playing the winner of the Lawrence Regional, which is really very brutal, with overall 15th seed Kansas, way too low of a seed in my opinion, against Northeastern, which is going to be a brutal 4-seed matchup already, Arkansas and Missouri State. We're going to stop here for a minute. Eric, what do you think about this regional?
Garbage. West Virginia and KU should have been higher than the 15 and 16 seeds.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing that KU probably won't throw their ace. They'll wait to hopefully beat Northeastern and then pitch him against Arkansas. But everybody said Arkansas should have hosted a regional. And so they're at the point where they could have possibly hosted a regional, but instead they get sent to the 15 seed KU's regional. Ridiculous. Everybody's like, well, Hoagland Ballpark only has 2,500 seats. Well, yeah, because KU hasn't been good in baseball until last year. And so they've added where in the outfield they took away the padding so you can see through the fence, and that you can bring in lawn chairs or do standing room only out there. So the capacity is going to be 4,000 for this. But even then, Arkansas is coming in, we have a 15,000 seat stadium and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's ridiculous. That 2-win season, Big 12 outright, Big 12 conference tournament champions. They beat Nebraska both games, and yet they gave them the 15 seed.
They should have been over Nebraska. They should have been over Texas A&M. Oregon at 11. We're going to get to that one soon. That one makes even less sense to me. Big 12 got screwed in this. There's no way to say anywhere else. They got screwed with that seeding.
Fuck the Big 12.
You want to go?
No.
Also, how many teams does Lynn have? Anytime she hears a team,
I know, right?
Go UIC, go Colorado, go Avalanche, go.
I know Denver Pioneers is one. Because whenever we talk about college hockey, that come
Yeah,
up.
college hockey, yeah.
Yeah. Kelly likes UIC too, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. He
goes a lot of games there.
Yeah.
I heard they got from some of the pictures he's showing, that's a pretty good backdrop from that ballpark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, back to the regionals for a minute. Then we have the Tallahassee Regional with 10th seed Florida State up against St. John's, Coastal Carolina, and Northern Illinois. So, of course, what Phil said yesterday, all eyes are kind of on Coastal Carolina to see what happens with their head coach now that South Carolina has fired their coach. Apparently, he is the front runner for that job, so we'll see what happens there. And then the next regional, which I'm going to call the Producer Invitational, is what Donnie calls it. Tuscaloosa Regional, Alabama, the 7th seed against Alabama State, USC Upstate, and Oklahoma State.
Go Pokes.
So, I don't know what to expect. I mean, I think Oklahoma State definitely has a shot at getting out of this one. But I don't know. That's beating Alabama and Tuscaloosa. That's really going to be a tall ask. But it also kind of depends what team shows up because, as usual, they're a bipolar team.
And a lot of times the teams that host go into it expecting to win, and they get tripped up too. So,
yeah.
Right.
Well, and also, I mean, I know it's different when you get into regionals, but I mean, this whole baseball season has been littered with upsets.
Oh yeah, and there's usually at least, I think, 2 hosts that normally, I would say, just in recent memory, at least 2 host teams that end up getting upset somehow.
Well, remember last year Vanderbilt lost in their home region to Wright State of all teams. So, anything's really possible here. And
with regional, is only one gets out, right? And then they go to the super regional to face.
Yeah. And like Patrick said, there has been a lot of upsets. Like I remember there was a team that even beat Georgia Tech at Atlanta a while back, and man, You beat a team like that, surely you're going to make the regionals. Surely.
Yeah.
Despicable.
So next we have Austin Regional at the 6th seed Texas against Holy Cross, UC Santa Barbara, and Tarleton State. And hold on, Zach, real quick. There's something I meant to ask Zach about. Do you know that Oklahoma and Oklahoma State have something in common besides being in the state of Oklahoma? Neither of them are in the Softball College World Series. And yet that's only going to affect one of us. Okay, then we've got the Eugene Regional with listen to this regional. 11th seed Oregon, Yale, Oregon State, and Washington State.
That's intriguing.
So
and that's a dangerous one with Oregon State in there.
Yeah, Oregon State as a 2 kind of surprises me because I thought they could have been hosting, honestly. So
a Corvallis Regional.
The Corvallis Regional, and honestly, Oregon's kind of a weak host in my opinion. So keep an eye on that one. Then our last 2 regions. First is Starkville Region with 14th seed Mississippi State up against Lipscomb, Cincinnati, and the Raging Cajuns out of Louisiana Lafayette. Although there's Louisiana now. And then the last one in the Athens region, 3 seed, Georgia against LIU, Boston College, and Liberty.
Man, I am just missing out on the Starkville Regional.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I'll be getting there Tuesday, which is like what, one day after like the last game that can be played. I'm like, doggone.
What are you doing?
He's going to Starkville for work.
Oh, I'm going to Starkville for work, but I'm gonna miss the regional by like a day.
You're gonna go see Johnny Bolin? No.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
No.
Yeah.
If you're going this weekend, he's gonna
it'd
45 minutes.
Week. It's next week.
I'll have to let him know
Because he's gonna be out of town this weekend, but he's 45 minutes from there.
Well, I'm in town the week after. Yeah, it's not going to be the weekend. I'm actually going to be there.
Okay.
You should see how far Meridian is for you and go see the Meridian Blues play.
It's 2 hours from where Johnny's at, but he's also not. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, he's about.
Yeah, I wish I could watch a game with the dude. I want to see a game with the dude.
I went there. He's 45.
Of course, you did.
45 minutes away, so not too bad.
Wonder what side he's on, because I might be going. I wonder if I'm going through Calhoun
He's
City.
north of Starkville, south of Oxford, so he's in between. But
Okay.
Starkville's south of him, and then Oxford's north of him.
You could be.
Got it.
It depends on which way you're going from Atlanta to there.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to let him know that I'm going to be there.
I mean, you
glad
don't
said
have
something.
to, but he's pretty close.
No. I mean, I would love to see him. I just, because I'm horrible at planning, I haven't even started thinking about that trip yet because I've had.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Be nice to actually see someone because I'm going by myself, so it'd be good to actually see somebody.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I
was gonna say, when you were talking about the Eugene, with Oregon and Oregon State and Washington State all kind of collected there, it reminds me a couple years ago, South Carolina hosted a regional, and I went down there. They had South Carolina, Clemson, and Coastal all in the same regional here in Columbia, and then like a fourth team was just like some random team from way off. I don't even remember who it was. It was like, how did they get in this regional with these 3 local teams?
Well, and some of these teams, like it ends up with like you want to know how in the world do they end up in this regional? Like Virgil, I'm not gonna go over it because it's one I don't think you've gotten to yet. But I'm looking at one of these and I'm just like, man, that's
I got them all in, so go ahead. But Donnie, I was thinking.
Oh, I was going to talk about the Athens regional with with like Boston College and Long Island going all the way down to Athens. I'm like, that's a hike. Or like Milwaukee and the Auburn regional.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a far trip. Donnie, I'm just thinking about Yale going to Oregon. It's another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was going to say Donnie's beloved Yale.
But Donnie, you made me think that I can see like South Carolina, Clemson, Coastal Carolina, and Pacific University.
Exactly. It was something along those lines. I'd have to look back in the history of it. It was, I don't know, 6-8 years ago, but yeah, it's just weird. Like, where did that team come from?
So there's no easy way to put this at all. Mercer absolutely got screwed in this.
Oh, for sure.
Even I'm not even trying to do a whole Mercer superfan bit. Like, I'm 100% serious comparing their RPI, comparing their metrics, yes, you can make a case about their schedule being soft because of the conference, but to still have the numbers that they did with that schedule, you beat Georgia Tech at Georgia Tech convincingly, and you win a series against Troy, the team that's in here too. And I'm not saying Troy doesn't belong. I think Troy does belong. I think you can make a question about Kentucky. I think you can make a question about NC State and maybe Texas State, honestly.
Yeah.
But Mercer not being in there, I think, is just a complete backbreak. It's a complete joke. I think. I don't know what more would you expect them to do. I mean, yes, they didn't win their conference. You can say that, but I look at Kentucky, who lost. I think they lost a series to South Carolina. They lost series to the 14th, 15th, and 16th place teams in SEC, and usually if it becomes down between a power conference and a mid-major, they're never going to go with mid-major half the time. Other one to talk about, which, Eric, I'll be curious what your opinion on this one. I feel like UTSA really got screwed on this too.
100%. Yep. Should have been both them and ECU. They won or split the regular season title with ECU, made it all the way to the championship in the conference tournament. Unfortunately lost 1-0, but yes, I feel like they should have definitely gotten in as well.
Yeah, so that's really just kind of my big problem with that. It kind of encapsulates a whole issue about selection committees in general, because the thing that we talk about is the whole, yes, they're going to go bigger schools for eyes, but also if you look at a smaller thing, that's revenue that's being missed out by smaller schools. And so it keeps the revenue with the big schools. And to me, it really kind of comes down to all of that. You can throw any sort of metric line out in the end of the year about, Kentucky needs to be in because of this and that. But ultimately, that's what it comes down to.
No one's disagreeing with you there.
So, no. So, that's it. Like I said, I'm gutted for Mercer. I thought UTSA really had a better chance for that. I'm not sure what any other teams I had an issue with. I know TCU was.
I thought you said you had 4. I thought you said you had 4.
No, I said I had 4 before Kent State, but the 2 that I really had a problem with were those 2. TCU was another one, but honestly, that one's not really. That doesn't bother me as much.
Their ace, who used to be at Wichita State, was hurt most of the year.
Yeah, but the 2 that truly affected me were those 2. Like, I got super upset about.
I'm not surprised they're going to do that. I think the committees, they do that on purpose, just to, 1, create discussion. 2, they're going to, like you said earlier in your monologue, is they're going to pick those big schools for visibility.
Who do you think has the easiest regional? Or is that a loaded question?
I have to really study these. I mean, of course, we're all gonna look at UCLA first because they've got St. Mary's, Virginia Tech, and Cal Poly. Tech.
I feel like Kansas got screwed.
Yeah. Their ballpark, though, UCLA is smaller than Kansas.
Smaller, yeah,
and they're the number 1 team in the country.
In which I don't buy the whole. You have to play in a big stadium to host a regional. Because in my opinion, I want to see bigger teams that are used to bigger stadiums playing in smaller ones.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be rowdy in Lawrence because they're giving away 150 free tickets to students every game.
Oh, nice.
And they get insane. The last couple of years, they've had a huge turnout with students, which is awesome. And they said it's going to be an absolute madhouse there, being such a small stadium. I like it. I enjoy Hoagland Ballpark. I've been there. Obviously, I went this year, and I've been a few other times. Yes, it's pretty small, but I think they're going to make some renovations, and maybe if they continue to have success, they'll start putting more money into the ballpark. And you can see that if you get one of those outfield seats, they're going to allow you to go into Allen Fieldhouse, which is right next door, and they'll have concessions, and you can watch games, and it's kind of like a fun atmosphere. You can go in, party atmosphere, kind of before the game and during the game. So they're kind of doing as much as they can to accommodate. But this is the first ever regional Lawrence has hosted, so it's not something that we're used to.
Yeah, so I think I'll be hopping there. I don't think Kansas has the hardest regional though. They're up there, but I look at the Chapel Hill regional.
Yeah.
It's outside of Ethan Norby. He's going to be the one that would possibly carry ECU. Outside of him, I don't feel like they're as good this year. But it is Godwin's last year, so they're going to probably try everything they can to extend him as long as possible in the tournament.
Right. Yeah, with UNC, I mean, Tennessee, we already know what Tennessee can do. VCU looks pretty good in their conference tournament. I can't really say they're going to pull off any upsets, but, you know, I still think that's pretty dangerous for. But no, I feel like with Kansas's regional, though, you have 2 1s and 2 2s, pretty much, because Northeastern has a 4. I don't understand that. Like, Northeastern's probably can be a solid 3 or low 2. Missouri State was number 28 in the RPI, I think, or no, number 23, and they're a 3.
Do you think they could possibly take out Arkansas in the first round?
I absolutely can see that. Honestly, like we were talking, I know the online discussion was kind of funny because I saw Kansas fans lamenting that they had to play Arkansas, but then I saw Arkansas fans lamenting they had to play Missouri State.
That's funny, yeah, because they've been in the basketball March Madness the last few years. They've had to play Arkansas in a bowl game somewhat recently. KU football had to play Arkansas. Now they're playing in baseball, and we can't seem to beat them in anything. But I could see a lot of teams do this 1 versus 4. Typically, they'll start like their second starter. So I could see them starting their second day guy against Northeastern and then leave their ace for Arkansas. Now, that could be a mistake, and it has before in other teams and other regionals. But I think it'd be wise if they somehow can get past Northeastern in the first game that they'll have their ace to pitch against Arkansas or Missouri State if they happen to beat Arkansas.
But yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and say, Arkansas is coming out of that. Really, I don't think any of those games are going to be.
Arkansas is favored to win that regional. Somebody I saw predicted KU going 0-2, which they did last year as well. They were in, I forgot what regional they went to, but went 0-2 after having a pretty solid into the year. But somebody, I don't remember who it was, said they thought that they would go 0-2. But I know it's not going to be easy, but being at home, I think that crowd's really going to help them.
I don't think they're going to go 0-2. Really, you can make it. I don't see. You can make a case that any of these teams can go 0-2. I would say. I don't think Kansas is going to. Do I think? I don't know. I really like that Missouri State team. I don't know if they have enough to beat Arkansas, but we'll see.
Are they still in the Valley, or do they switch?
I think they are. If they switched to everything else, they may be USA.
That's what I was going to ask. Are they in Conference USA?
Let me double check what conference they're in, because usually I don't keep up.
Who's in from the Valley?
They are in Conference USA. Missouri Valley. Would that be UIC?
I don't even think of them as Missouri Valley.
I don't either, but I think it's them.
I was going to say Belmont. Do they even have baseball?
Belmont does. I haven't been to their ballpark, but I've seen that team. So, yeah. Belmont has baseball, and I think they played in an older stadium in Nashville, but I still haven't been there yet.
Zach asked me if I was going to go to the Lawrence Regional, and I'd love to, but 1, I think it's going to be near impossible to get tickets, and 2, My son Zach has his first summer ball tournament this weekend, so I'll be at most of his games this weekend.
Nice.
We'll see if he gets in there for one batter and then gets pulled again.
Yeah, I've like I said, I was flirting with the idea of going to Tuscaloosa for that regional, but with the weather, it's been here for the past week. It's been raining all last week, and it's raining again all this week. It's probably going to be a long haul for that.
Bro, it's been a shitty weekend around here. So
Yeah.
the weather.
No.
Yeah, I've seen more rain showers in the last week than I've seen in probably the
For
last 6
real?
months.
No, so on Sunday, Trash Pandas had a double header with the completion of the game that got rained out Saturday, and then a 7-inning game on Sunday. And it started at 4:05. And they were able to get the completion in, and then there was another rain delay, and the second game didn't start until like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And it's like that's just kind of encapsulates what the entire week has been.
Yeah.
Another region I want to get your opinions on about being a tough region is Lincoln, because you've got Nebraska, Ole Miss, Arizona State, and South Dakota State in that region. Now we can probably, I don't know how good South Dakota State is, honestly. I don't really know much about Horizon. Are they Horizon? They're not Horizon. Where are they?
They're not Horizon.
They're not Missouri Valley either.
No, are you sure? They might be. Isn't that who Oral Roberts plays?
Yeah, I think I got confused because I think in football they're Missouri Valley, but in everything else they're Horizon.
Come on, people. Be in the same conferences for everything.
No, they are not in Horizon.
Big South, Big Sky.
Big what? Maybe Big. Let's see.
You knew that they weren't in the Horizon, but you didn't know what the actual.
No,
Wait to tell you.
it's going to bother me so much. Summit League.
That's right, Summit, because that's what
Okay.
Oral Roberts
Completely
is.
forgot about this. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, the what league?
Summit. Summit. Yeah, Oral Roberts is in the Summit League. And so's Omaha.
Yeah.
Omaha. Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's the other region I'm kind of looking at with Ole Miss and Arizona State right there against Nebraska, which I think should not have. I don't know if they should have been a host is the right word, but they definitely should not have been a 13.
No, definitely not. What about USC in the playing the Texas A&M regional? Think that's a bad draw for A&M?
I mean, that's the only team that can probably catch them because I can't see Lamar doing anything. Texas State.
Lamar Jackson is already out of college and he doesn't play baseball.
That joke's already been
You're
made.
welcome. You're
That's why-
welcome, Patrick. You're welcome, Patrick.
That joke's already been made. Get some new material.
No. It's
I
for
wish you
Patrick.
had
He
sound-
likes to, redo
No.
the old jokes. So I figure I'd do it for him.
I wish you had sound issues again, if I'm
Got 'em.
honest.
Patrick didn't even make that joke the first time.
Yeah, he did.
No,
he
he didn't.
started it and then Donnie finished it.
He literally didn't start it.
I love how he blames Donnie
Right? Donnie didn't even say anything.
because he has nonsense underneath his name, so we're just gonna blame Donnie for everything.
Can we just blame Donnie for everything? He's just been sitting there quiet. He's
I
like,
was gonna say he's quiet tonight. Why am I?
I didn't
the
say
one
anything. He's watching the hockey game probably.
Yeah. Flava Flav in the house.
Never mind. Just go back to being quiet.
Vegas is up 1-0.
Just go back to being
Oh,
quiet.
I just now noticed you got the Donnie decorations on.
Oh yeah, of course.
Nice.
In fact, when he described the hat, he said, "I particularly like the Donnie decorations," and then you could just see Donnie cringe. It was great.
Well, his mom said, or he said his mom, that was of the favorite hat of the ones he got on his trip for her. And I said, was it all of the hat or because of the brim?
No, she does like the Donnie decorations, but overall, compared to the other hats, she'd like this one the most.
By the way, shout out to Mama Virgil. Like I said in the comments, she's a real one.
Did you tell her that a mascot talked to you or talked to us?
Well, see, I was technically not privy to that information about a mascot talking. He was more talking
That's-
to you, but
that's true.
I did say that, and of course, it was the same thing that we get every time you bring that up. Mascots can talk.
I don't think they're supposed to,
Yeah,
but he
not
sure
supposed
did. That's
to.
why he threw me off at first.
Not when they're in
When
public.
He sure was. He didn't care.
That's what's
Because I
funny.
didn't hear him talk, and I saw him and Eric getting closer. I was like, are they sharing a moment? What are they doing?
Sharing a
I
moment.
was trying to hear what he was saying because he was talking to me.
When he talked, did he say "arg"?
No, he talked like a normal. I mean, he sounded like what the mascot looks like, but he did not sound like a pirate.
So that's what's funny when I go to Augusta. Every time I go to Augusta, Augie talks to me. Every time I'm around him, and it's just
Hi,
funny
Mr.
to me.
Mayor.
Donnie, did you get
Oh, he
Mason
didn't call me
to
that.
sign your poster yet?
No,
You don't even have Mason's autograph?
Wow. Are you waiting for that one last or something?
Well, he was when I got the poster. He was tied up at that game, and I never had a spot where I could get him to sign it. And I haven't actually been to a Fireflies game since then because of our trip.
Donnie's pushing 4-year-olds out of the way to say, "Hey, Mason, sign my poster."
But
He's cross-checking 4-year-olds. Like,
I will say this. I said something to John Kosis about that, and he said, He said, well, make sure you get the actual Mason to do it because the regular guy that's Mason has been in and out of the last few weeks. So they've had some alternates, and I don't want an alternate. So Kevin said, give me the poster. I'll get the guy to sign it. So
If you were to do Wichita, does it have to be the main? Because we have 3. We have
no,
Gus,
but
Tubby, and Wendy. We have
I would
3
rather
mascots.
I'd rather it be Mason than an intern in Mason's costume.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's if I go somewhere else, I get what I get. But anyway,
Are you Eric? Are you attending the life-changing announcement in Wichita next week?
Yes. Lynn, it's new.
it's the 2025 minor league logos, Lynn.
It's a cool poster. I really liked it. Yes, I will be. I have a thought. I don't know that it's going to be it, but I have a thought.
do you think it's going to be a new identity?
No, I kind of think they may be doing the Turbo Tubs permanent as their main because it's the entire week. They're playing the entire week as the Tubs instead of just on Thursdays. A giveaway every single day, and then they're ending it on that Saturday with the early little pregame whatever with the concert and free hot dogs and everything. Everybody loves the Tubs. I don't know that they'll do that, especially not during the middle of a season, but that's the only thing I could think of.
Wait, I'm sorry. Going from the Wind Surge to the Tubs?
Possibly because they're saying there's some huge announcement a week from Saturday,
Interesting.
starting next Tuesday through Sunday. Every single day they're playing as the Turbo Tubs, which normally they just play only on Thursdays, but they're playing every single day and then making some supposed life-changing announcement. Everybody that I know loves the Tubs, so I would honestly think they could possibly switch as the permanent, but I don't know that they will, especially during the middle of the season.
I like how you say that, like they're having a big week-long celebration, and that could also be taken as they're retiring the Tubs.
Oh, that would suck. Because that's their best identity
I was
outside
just
of
going
the
to say, I said that the
Chimbalakas.
most
Oh,
popular
I
identity.
agree with that.
No,
But I
no.
mean, you said life-changing, and, it didn't have to be a positive life change.
Well,
That you're very true on that because they are doing giveaways every single day. Normally it's just Saturdays, but it's Tuesday all the way through Sunday. They're doing giveaways. So all Tub stuff.
Yeah.
the life-changing announcements that they're changing permanently to the honkers, but they don't have any honkers merch, so they got to sell Turbo Tub stuff instead.
That thing. Lynn's right. They're going to be switching to my funnel cakes instead.
Or the chili buns.
Well, that one would not. I think that's more of a early season when it's still cold out identity. I can't see that being in August eating chili in August. But
Fair.
I don't know. Yes, I'll probably plan on going because I'm not going to Zach's out of town tournament, so I'll probably be there. So I'll let you guys know because they'll obviously probably tell us at the ballpark before they tell everybody else. That's the
Speaking of,
only
where'd you
thing I
get-
could think of.
Yeah, Donnie, how did you secure that poster with all the logos on it?
Augie gave it to me.
He knows a guy. A mascot.
He knows a guy. There it
He
is.
he got it. He got it at the All-Star game in Atlanta last year because all of the Brave affiliate mascots were there, and he is moving to a new house, and downsizing and decluttering some stuff, and he didn't need it and want it. So he asked if I wanted it, and I said, absolutely.
Let me ask you this. He gave you the idea to sign all the mascots sign it, and he couldn't even just sign it while he had it and
No,
then giving it to you?
No, Augie signed it. He's the first signature on it. He gave it to me at the Mason's birthday party game when he came to Columbia, but I did not get Mason to sign it that day because he was running around doing so many things for the quote birthday party.
I didn't even get to meet him.
And I haven't gotten back to a Fireflies game since that game to have Mason sign it.
They had Wendy's 6th birthday party on Sunday, and Easton says, this is the best Wendy birthday party ever because they had like 5 different mascots. Gus the Goose, the honker, was there pregame, but he was not up on the concourse like the rest of them were. Both Wendy and Tubby and some other local mascots were there. They all signed autographs, and then all the kids got a little goodie bag with like suckers and a little picture of Wendy, and then they gave them little cups of ice cream. So it was a fun little birthday bash that they did for
mascot was probably trying to find his merch.
Well, I was gonna say, does he even have his own mascot hat?
Well, he doesn't wear a hat, but they still have signs up. They still have signs up that said "Miss the Honkers pre-sale, new merch coming soon," and that's been up for like a month now.
Yeah,
but they're supposedly having a alternate hat coming out that has a yellow brim, and then the regular hats will be back again next year when they play as them next year.
I think the yellow brim would be better if I'm honest.
Right, black with the yellow brim. Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but that's supposedly coming. And then I really want to get one. They're going to do a new Tumba Vaca's shirt where the cow is right side up and it says "I'd tip that."
Oh, I need to get one of those.
I do. Yeah. I want that.
Same.
Too. Yeah. They're not out yet, but once they come out, I'll let you guys know.
Oh, I'll be ringing you up saying, yeah, I need one of those.
Because see, I've been saying for a long time the coolest name for a bar would be "I'd tap that."
That's funny.
I mean, I don't disagree. I think that's a good name.
Yep.
Well, you know a guy and you have money, start a brewery or a bar.
I got one of those things. I don't have the other.
Yeah, he has money. He just hasn't started the bar yet.
That's right.
What he means.
I just don't know a guy.
Yeah, that's funny.
Awkward.
Virgil, you were saying earlier about the easiest region because I didn't want to interrupt earlier because you were going through the hardest regions.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to circle back because and again, I don't know some of these smaller teams well enough to say, but just on the surface, the two that strike me as potentially relatively easy for the host team, the Austin Regional. I mean, you got Holy Cross, Tarleton State, and Santa Barbara with Texas, and then Georgia having where was Athens at? Georgia having Liberty, Boston College, Long Island. Now, you know more about some of those schools than probably I do, so I don't know if it's as easy as it seems on the surface that those smaller schools coming in against a Georgia and a Texas are easier.
Liberty could make noise, but I expect Georgia to kind of go through that one pretty easily. Texas, I don't think Texas is as easy as it looks. Especially if you see Santa Barbara being there, they have been known to kind of punch above their weight for sure, especially up against big teams. Yeah. I don't know much about Tarleton to make a comment on that. They are a 3 seed. That did kind of make it a little interesting for me on there. And Holy Cross is Holy Cross, so that can go either way too.
Damn.
Well, no, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like I just don't know anything about them.
Right. So it seems like most of the other regionals have like a fairly big, like a couple of quote unquote bigger schools, like Power 4 conference schools or things like that, and these seem to have.
Now, honestly, another region that we haven't talked about yet, the Gainesville, Florida, Patrick region, with Troy and Miami as the 2 and 3. That's not going to be Troy. Troy's a really good team.
Yeah, that could be a real tough one.
Troy kind of slid a little bit at the end of the season, but at the beginning of the season, they worked really good. So I know there's a lot of good quality on that team, so I would not doubt them. And like I said before, with Hattiesburg, with Southern Miss, I'm really curious how Jacksonville State does as a 3. Like I said, I think they could have been pushing that 2 line, honestly, but
About to get fucked up.
really be curious how they do. I like how Ed's just checked out because he'll just say whatever at this point.
Yeah, he doesn't like he doesn't like baseball, especially college. So
Yeah, I've heard the rumors about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you guys. You guys didn't believe me.
So is this like when you guys talk like soccer? It's basically Ed's doing what I do.
No, you're a little more respectful. You're usually quiet.
No, I don't give a shit.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
To Lynn, I'm probably guessing that her recommendation, I did get to single speed in Waterloo last year, but I did not have tip the cow. I had 1 margarita and ring around the goza. So I have been to single speed in Waterloo, probably per the recommendation of Lynn, if I had to guess.
Oh, so you don't actually have to tip a cow. You don't actually get to tip a cow there.
You could. You can't drink that beer until you do that, but
But definitely tip your waitresses.
Not over, I would hope.
No.
yeah, just
Have you guys ever been cow tipping? Have you? Any of you?
no.
I mean, I fell on my back one time, but that's about
They
it.
do it. They do it where I'm from, but no, I've never been.
Okay.
I don't even know if it's
Invite
a
you?
real thing or if it's kind of one of those urban legend things that everyone
No,
says.
it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Well, have you done it before?
Maybe.
Do they do it in Puerto Rico?
Yep.
Yeah, we got fucking cows everywhere, bro. Yeah.
What type of cows?
Moo cows. They're called island cows. They're on an island.
I mean, I believe it. Hawaii's got cows, so
No, it is true. It's a real thing. Also, those fuckers are fast. It's a true story. Those cows are fast. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
They couldn't outrun you, though, could they?
Oh no, they chase the shit out of me. I'll tell you that.
Donnie, can I have some money so I can go back to Hawaii and see some cows
I wish I had something to give you.
and some coqui frogs? You do. You got plenty.
Cocky frogs. You can blame Puerto Ricans for that one.
that's all it was. Is a Hawaiian baseball team called the Volcano Cows.
Bro, that's a good identity right there.
You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? Like,
We need more cow identities.
no, I'm serious. When I was in
TVM
Maui,
Consulting.
no, when I was at Maui, the day after the Maui Invitational,
Calbrim Media.
we were going up to the we were going up to the volcano over there, and I just look over. I was like on this 2-lane road just going up, and I was looking over the rest. There's a bunch of cows grazing. I'm like, what the hell's this? Yeah, apparently there's just cows that just live on that volcano over there, along with the silver sword plants, which were cool. to
Yeah.
see. So yeah, volcano cows. That needs to be a Hawaiian baseball identity.
Oh, man.
That would be
Volcano
awesome.
cows. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
You've already got Lynn on board.
Yep.
Somebody, do we know a graphic designer that can kind of start sketching that a little bit, see what we can come up with?
Possibly.
That would be a cool, just like
Man.
make
It'd
it
be-
up kind of thing and do like some merch for it or something. People are like, what's that? Like,
It'd be
You never
really
seen
great
the
if we knew a
volcano cow?
phenomenal designer.
We got a couple of we may know a couple people here and there. You know.
Well, some.
Yeah. We can probably figure that out. Volcano cows.
Volcano cows.
Okay,
like-
but obviously Hawaii doesn't have a team. But like, where else can we put volcano cows?
Are there cows on Mount St. Helen?
Salem Kaiser.
I mean, the Pacific Northwest, you could do it easily. Oregon, Washington State, somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. My apologies. You're right.
Yeah, I could definitely see Salem Kaiser. That would be a cool alternate identity, the volcano cows.
Eric, you got funnel cakes. Now I have volcano cows. So now we both have dream identities. Which now makes me wonder, Patrick, Donnie, and Eric, what is your dream identity?
You mean Ed?
Ed. Yeah, he doesn't care about you.
No, obviously not.
I'm sorry, because he's quiet when we're talking about sports. So that's why I'm kind of like, I apologize, Mr. Prophet. I apologize for making the confusing statement there.
I don't know. I'd have to think on that one because I really don't have one off the top of my head.
We'll take some time. We can talk about it on Thursday.
Okay, thanks.
Quickly.
Thanks, Dad.
Quickly,
Wow.
take some time, but get it by Thursday, please.
I didn't say which Thursday. I just said Thursday. Could have
Yes,
been
sir.
either.
Okay.
No, I have an idea that I talked to Kevin about for the Fireflies, and he is already working on it, so I don't really want to say anything.
Are you bankrolling it by chance?
No. No, I brought it up, and he showed me some designs he already had for the same concept, not the design that I was thinking of or whatever. But
Is
we
it
were
the
on the
Columbia-
same we were on the same page as far as the identity goes.
like the Columbia Cash or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but the
It
problem
is-
is the problem is that if they were trying to use your wallet as like inspiration, there's only so much area on the front of the brim that they can embroider, and you had way too many bills in your wallet to.
Well, I mean, Virgil said it himself. We need more cow identity. So, I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you, it's cash
Cash cows.
cows. Yeah.
Nice, the Columbia Cash cows.
Brilliant.
I love that.
Yeah, and then you have all these like dollar bills growing out the ground that they're grazing on.
Dollar
Yeah.
bills, yo.
Yeah,
Have a cow sitting there doing like this.
yeah. Money doesn't grow on trees, but it grows on the ground.
There you go.
Ed,
Yo.
would you like to go over baseball scores?
Come on, man. You know I do.
No.
Okay. Or not. Damn.
We can leave that game off because
Get well
let's,
soon, Chris Bubich.
Let's just say that Bailey Falter is absolute hot trash. He's terrible. Matt Quatrero is an absolute idiot. Get rid of him. Alex Zumwalt sucks as a hitting coach. Get rid of him. Okay, I'm done.
Yikes.
Get well soon, Chris Bubich.
That's not going to matter, unfortunately.
So do you not want me to say that one? That you guys are losing 11-1 to the Yankees?
It's about to be probably 14-1. They're about to hit a 3-run shot, if I had to guess.
All right, so here we go. Bottom of the 8th right now, guys. The Reds are leading the Mets 7-2. The Mets are a hot mess.
Not as bad as the Royals.
Would you say
They
that
got-
they're hot Mets?
They're so bad they've got Bichette playing shortstop again.
Jesus.
wow.
The Twins and White Sox are tied right now in the bottom of the 8th, 2-2.
Well,
Yankees.
Can I stop you super quick?
Yeah.
It's still early-ish. Thoughts on the White Sox being so-so to start the year? Not as bad as people thought,
Yeah.
maybe. But could they theoretically be as bad as they have been the last couple of years?
I don't know. I mean, I think the owner wants them to be bad so he can have an excuse to move the team. I think
Or
that's
they-
his goal right now. I truly do believe that his goal is to move the team down to Nashville.
Oh, I was going to say, are they going to go to Indiana like the football team?
That's bad.
Are they going to lose both the White Sox and the Bears?
They still got the Cubs.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Are we talking about the
They'll find
Hammond,
a
the Hammond Indiana Bears?
The Gare Bears?
Air Bears.
The Gare
Bear
Bears?
Bears.
Donnie,
I like that.
I know you don't like doing it here, but I think the White Sox might just move.
I mean, it makes sense because 3 of their 4 minor league teams are in North Carolina. I mean, it would make sense if they actually moved to Carolina. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if I was them and I was looking at someplace, I'd be like, I want to go to Raleigh because I've already got 3 of my 4 teams there in the minors, and then just their whole system would be in the state of North Carolina.
Yeah, I think Raleigh is going to be an
Ooh.
expansion team.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
But I mean, it makes sense.
I don't disagree.
If- because you and I are on the bandwagon for that being an expansion team. But
Right.
if Major League Baseball and this guy gets his way, they could expand into 2 other cities and move the White Sox there.
Think about it. They have
as
not
well.
they have not gotten a new stadium. They're not a new
Yeah.
ballpark. They're not getting one anytime soon, right? The darlings of Chicago are the Cubs, so we have the Cubs there. I know Zach, you don't like to hear this, but I do. I believe that they'll eventually move.
Yeah.
If ownership at Major League Baseball get their way, they're going to get that market in Nashville.
To Eric's first point, I think the White Sox made improvement last year because they were so bad the year before, and I think they've steadily gotten a little better, but they haven't gone after any big acquisition. But the ones that
I mean, they
got are players that are actually playing pretty
Yeah,
well.
I was
now.
gonna say-
Murakami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
They
they
paid a
didn't-
good amount of money for him too.
Yeah, and they didn't Donnie, I
Yeah.
think you're right. They didn't go after like the top tier
The
free agents because
high
they couldn't get
profile
those.
guys.
But
Yeah,
they made good. They made good signings though.
They did. They made very good signings, and that one was actually, getting Murakami was a little bit of a surprise to me that he went to Chicago White Sox of all places.
Right?
But getting him along with some of the other signings, the front office is actually trying to make this thing work, even if the owner doesn't give a shit. The front office is trying to make it work, and the players are actually pretty damn good players.
Yeah, the owners doesn't give two.
Now they also have the advantage that the American League Central is just like shit right now
Whoa,
compared
slow
to
the
a couple
fuck
years
down.
ago.
Whoa. Slow the fuck down. It's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that
Eric,
bad.
am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Exactly.
You know who's second right now in the Central, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
White
You know
Sox.
who's second right now in the Central is, right?
Yeah,
White Sox.
The White Sox.
Yeah.
So yes, does that not make a bad division?
Don't blame Kansas City and Detroit for being shitty.
I'm blaming Matt Quatrero, Alex Zumwalt, Bailey Falter,
So the whole
Steven
coaching
Cruz.
staff.
Should I keep going? Right. Yeah.
Got it.
Blue Jays-
Okay.
Blue Jays are terrible.
Not
No
as bad
one
as the
cares
Royals.
about the Blue Jays.
What?
They went to the World Series last year. No one cares.
Oh, I do.
I'll repeat it. No one cares. Anyways, listen. The Yankees are still beating the Royals 11-1 mid-7. Cardinals are losing to the Brewers at the top of the 8th right now, 6-0. The Astros, God, brings me such joy to see them lose right now. They're losing 9-4 to the Texas Rangers.
But they threw a no hitter yesterday.
Yeah, it's okay. They're
they
still
really?
24-31.
What'd you say, Patrick?
You said the Astros threw a no hitter yesterday.
Combined
Combined
no-hitter.
no hitter.
Dude
wow.
that made his MLB debut through the final 2 innings, 2 perfect innings. He just got called up. And then was that Ime?
Oh,
forgot
am I?
Yeah,
Imai?
he started the game and threw 6 innings. Then they had a dude that threw 1 from the U.S. So he's from Japan. The second guy was from U.S. And then the last guy was from Venezuela, Dominican Republic. So they had the 3 guys from 3 different countries. But yeah, it was dude first time in the majors pitching, and he threw 2 perfect to end it.
Nice.
So, Lynn, that was Chris Kringle that did the last 2 innings.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. End of
Okay.
first. Mariners and Athletics 0-0. Bottom of the first, the Phillies are beating the Padres 1-0. By the way, every time the Guardians beat the Phillies, I said the box scores to Paul.
How's that go over?
Oh, so good.
By the way, this one's for Donnie though. Don Mattingly's done a phenomenal job since he's taken over for the Phillies.
He has.
Whatever. The D-backs are losing to the Giants right now. Bottom of the first, 1-0. Obviously, the Rockies and Dodgers are just starting up. They haven't finished it yet. Hey, my Guardians lost to the Nationals again. Today they lost 6-3.
No one cares. They're in first
Good,
place.
no one
I don't want to hear
cares.
it.
Hey, by the way, my
No
team
one
is
cares.
first place. Your team is not. Your team went to the World Series. No one
Yeah,
cares. Moving on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no one cares if you lost
Rays
because they're in
are
first place.
losing to the
so why-
Orioles
so quit whining.
6-1. I'm sorry, lost to the Orioles 6-1, and then the Angels beat the Tigers 10-6. So
Raise
there
the
you go.
banner.
I know, right? The Cubs got shellacked. Is that 12 in a row for the
Yeah,
Cubs losing?
They're real. They're
I think it's 9.
No, double digits.
Someone,
look it up.
Yeah, they need to call their legal counsel. Something's going on.
They've lost 10 in a row.
10 in a row, yes.
All right, moving on. Braves lost. Just kidding. They won. 7-6 to the Red Sox. And then last but not least, oh, look at that. They're so bad. The Blue
terrible.
Jays beat the Marlins 8-1. They're terrible.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, we just don't have any players left because everyone's injured. But
I watched your game last night because there was nothing else on, and you guys, your Savage got beat up. Did you see that? I sent it to you guys where
Yeah.
it tipped off his glove, hit his hat, blocked 3
Yeah.
times, and he scooped it over. That's a nice little play.
yeah, it was.
They
Well,
got- They got
and
beat by
yeah,
Johnny
beyond
Barnes.
last night, Savage has been outstanding since he came back. But last night he got rocked a little bit.
Hey, Zach, I want to read this because I don't think the guys are hearing this. We joke the AL Central is bad, but they have currently, the playoffs started today, they have 3 teams in the playoffs.
Who? The Guardians, White Sox, and Twins?
Correct.
Yeah.
I knew the Twins have been so-so because they have all the Wichita Wind Surge guys now.
Well,
Correcto. They have.
And this is how bad the American League has been overall. Like the Blue Jays are only a half game out, but so are like 4 other teams.
Yeah, I mean, again, guys, we just got past Memorial Weekend, right? So, I mean, now we're gonna start seeing who is gonna be the contenders. I mean, look at the Tampa Bay Rays are still winning. They got a 3-game lead on the Yankees right now.
Good ballpark.
Right? Really good ballpark.
Yeah.
Cleveland has a 3-game
Cubs,
lead
thank you
over
for
the
your
White
Hendrick
Sox.
Piñango.
Cleveland has a 3-game lead over the Chicago White Sox right now, and then Minnesota is not too far back at 4.5 back. The AL West, which no one saw coming, the Athletics are at top of the division at 500. So
I did think they were going to be pretty good.
I
didn't expect them to be top of the division, though.
I think this is an anomaly right now. I think eventually Seattle and Texas will get it together. They'll get their shit together, and they'll.
I think the
Seattle's been
Angels are
really-
just. I think the Angels are just sleeping until they come back and win the entire thing.
Yeah. Oh no, the Angels are sleeping until they go back to the Anaheim Angels.
I wish we could play the Mariners the entire season. The Royals won the series 5-1 against the Mariners this year. That's the only team we could ever beat, or the Mariners.
So
listen, the Atlanta Braves right now are still at top of their division. Now you have Washington, who just went on ahead of the Philadelphia Phillies right now. So you got Atlanta at 37-18, Washington Nationals at 29-17, Philadelphia at 500. So I mean, and then you got the New York Mets, who are in last place in that division. So there's that.
Yeah.
The National League Central, and I honestly think this is the best division in all of baseball right now. Every single team in this division is above 500.
Mike Gorell asked me today if that, because he doesn't follow baseball. Y'all know he gets on here and he's like boring. But
No
he
wonder
asked
we
me
don't like
today
him.
because he does follow the Cardinals. He grew up kind of sort of a peripheral Cardinal fan. But he asked me, and I'll ask you the same question. He said, "Are they just beating up on each other, or are they all really kind of good this year?" And I said, I don't think they're beating up on each other because I don't think they've played that many division games.
Well, not with this new schedule format where you're playing everybody.
You play everybody now, so it doesn't really.
Everybody. I think they're all actually pretty good, despite
Milwaukee's
Chicago
really
Cubs'
good.
10-game losing streak.
And Milwaukee every year just so consistent. Like they quietly just kind of go about, and if they don't have the best record, they just quietly kind of go about their business and they win just enough games and
Right,
just
exactly.
can't close it in the playoffs at all.
Yeah, and then they'll be consistently knocked out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's again consistently good during
agreed,
the
but I'm
season,
talking about
regular
regular
season
season.
champions, and then they'll be eliminated in the playoffs. It's the usual.
Yeah.
The St. Louis Cardinals, we gotta wait and see. Honestly, I mean, they've been bad for so many years right now. So, like, I mean, I want to see the body of work to be more of okay. Now we can believe in them. Until then, I'm gonna say let's just keep an eye on Cincinnati. I think that's the managers, just pushing the right buttons there right now. Eugenio Suarez was a good signing for them, a good trade for them. So that I like that a lot. The Pirates always do this every year. They get really good at the beginning of the year, and then towards the end of the year, they run out of steam, and then they'll go right back to the bottom of the division.
Well, they just brought up like 3 prospects.
And there it is.
That were inserted right in the starting lineup. I mean, it's
So there it is, right? So now they're going to start that's the Pirates. You know what I mean? Horrible ownership there. And then you got the National League West. Listen, the Dodgers, which is interesting, they only have a 2.5 game lead right now over the Padres. Then you got the Diamondbacks, and I agree with Zach on this one. Keep an eye on the Diamondbacks. They're a sneaky good team right now. No one's talking about them. Their winning percentage is .547, which is not bad. They're 29-24. San Francisco, they're a joke. Colorado, they're abysmal.
still took the series against the Blue Jays.
Anyways,
I mean, the Diamondbacks, outside of the teams that have just stupid run differential pluses, because there's 3 or 4 of them that's just insane right now, they actually have a pretty decent run differential for a team that's in the middle of the pack compared to a lot of these others.
look at the Chicago White Sox run differential. It's -15.
Yeah.
That's bad.
So outside of beating the Royals, how are they winning their games then? Low scoring,
It has to be low scoring.
winning by 1-2 runs, maybe.
Probably a lot of one-run wins.
Who's
Yeah.
that? The Guardians?
No,
No,
White Sox.
White
the
Sox.
White Sox. The Guardians run differential is plus 12.
Yeah, but you got Atlanta at 103 and the Dodgers at 108 already. It's like, damn, they killing some people.
And again, Phil, to kill the messenger. But let's see if this Braves, just the same Braves that we saw at the beginning of the year, are going to be the same Braves that are going to finish the year.
And who doesn't beat the Red Sox this year? I mean, come on, Red Sox suck.
Red Sox got problems everywhere. But look at that. Red Sox are dead last. But
Thanks,
if you look
Donnie.
at Baltimore has a negative
Thanks, Donnie.
50.
Yeah, the Blue Jays have a -5.
That's not that bad.
Well, compared to the Yankees who have a plus 68.
Yeah, but listen, you're only what, 5.5?
Oh no, we're 9.5 back in the division.
I'm talking about from the Yankees, right? Like, I mean, let's take the small wins here.
Six,
Let's
yeah,
take the small,
six.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we're,
take
only,
the small win.
we're only 6.5 behind the Yankees.
You're acting like that's a horrible thing. The Yankees
It's
have
horrible.
not been. No, it's not.
Hey, we haven't hit our bad streak yet. We'll
That's
hit one.
what I'm
We
saying.
always hit.
You just got Garrett Cole back, who looks great, by the way.
There it is.
Yeah,
No,
well,
let's slow it down with the Yankees. The Yankees did what do they do?
Yankees
Donnie,
always have a skid in June.
Thank you.
Well, Toronto's hard part of their schedule is in June.
You know what I'm saying? So the
Bad
Yankees
skid mark as it is.
and so let's just wait it out.
Yeah.
What I did not expect, and I want to know from you guys, is Detroit.
I did not see that.
True.
I did not see them this bad.
Yes, Eric. Injuries
Yeah.
as well.
Yes, they won their first playoff series, but losing that big lead to lose the division, do you think that had any
Oh yeah,
carryover?
I think so.
I mean, if you guys would have beat them in that first round for sure, but even then, just in this year on that big skid, and then with Scooble being
Now
hurt for
asking-
a while,
Now
and
he's asking for a trade.
they should have got rid of him when they had a chance.
Should have. I agree. But listen, with Detroit, yeah, Cleveland won the division last year, and then it took all 5 games to beat Cleveland, right? So I think I don't know. There's just something mentally not right with that team.
Where does Scooble end up, do you think? LA?
No, I don't think LA is
Or
gonna.
New York.
I can see him being a Yankee, unfortunately.
Emphasis on unfortunately. Oh, look, Jazz finally get into the game.
Do y'all see Hinch finishing the season this year?
Yes,
Okay.
Hinch is not
I
going
think he's
anywhere.
built.
Because
I
they
think
still made the
he's built up
playoffs
goodwill.
last year, but
I think he's built. I mean, he's no Matt Quatraro, but he's a pretty
get
good
rid of
manager.
that bum. He sucks so bad. I hate him.
I'm going to give you 2 teams that are not the Yankees or the Dodgers for Scooble. If they make the right
Right.
upward trend in the division, Seattle, Houston.
I don't see Houston. Seattle possibly. What about Mets?
Lynn just said that Scooble
Yeah.
will add to the
Well-
New York Mets payroll.
I don't know that the Mets. I think the Mets will wait to sign him as a free agent. They certainly won't trade for him. I don't think.
I think a hungry team that wants to make it far into playoffs is going to be the one that's going to sign Scooble to trade.
They also mentioned the Blue Jays. I just don't think the Blue Jays have enough prospect capital to make a Scooble trade happen.
I think the Padres are going to get him.
I almost wanted to say that team.
Yeah, I could see
Well,
that.
I can see Padres.
The Padres are the Los Angeles Rams of the Major League Baseball because they could care less about prospects or draft picks.
Can I throw a wild card at you? You'll be more than happy to just back it up, but like a wild card here.
He's not going to Cleveland.
Cleveland has capital. They got plenty of prospects.
Are they going to trade in the division though?
They've done it before. I know it's wild. I know it's like I don't see it happening, but imagine if it was like they gave up some prospects for Scooble.
Bazana for Scooble.
No, they're not gonna give up Zana. They'll give up, some double A players.
Stephen Kwan.
Bro, Quan is not going anywhere.
Do you think
You guys
that,
need to sign that? You guys need to sign that man up.
I'm with you.
You gotta remember
Listen. No lie. That man's one of my favorite players in Major League Baseball.
I agree.
the way
I
he
love
plays.
how he plays.
And don't forget they gotta do their seasonal offload to Toronto at some point.
True story. You're right.
By the way, thank you for Ernie Clement. By the way,
Oh
'Cause
my God.
man, I love Ern Dog.
Him and what's his name at second.
You what?
Number one.
Oh, Jimenez. He's actually
Jimenez,
at
Andres
short
Jimenez.
now. He's now
Yeah,
at
that's
short.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Andres Jimenez.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's
Him,
so good.
Ernie
with it.
Clement.
That's our short second combo at this
Yeah.
point.
could you see Atlanta packaging some prospects along with maybe one of their injury-prone stars?
I'm glad you added
That's the whole
stars
team.
part,
That's the
because
whole team.
I'm glad you added the stars part, but it's about to go what prospects?
I was gonna say the same thing.
I mean, you could take some of these guys that's like that we always say, if he stays healthy, that they could offload for a pitcher to keep their. I don't know if they want to disrupt what they got going because they're actually pretty solid. But I mean, I
It's
wouldn't.
amazing
I
what the
wouldn't. I would
Braves
never count Atlanta out going after a pitcher either.
Well, it's amazing what the Braves are doing because they've still had injuries on their pitching staff.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's why I say they could add an arm.
Because you have to remember, Schwellenbach and Smith-Shawver haven't even seen the field yet.
Yeah,
That's the problem with Atlanta, though. Like, I mean, they have so many injuries.
Yeah, they do.
And that's why I don't know if I'll see Atlanta going for Scooble, because eventually they're going to need to call up these prospects to replace some of these players that are getting injured.
but they could get him for this run this year and then let him go. I mean, like a short term.
There's one prospect that I could see the Tigers being interested in, Hartman, that plays for High A Rome at the moment.
Yeah.
He is tearing the cover off the ball. Like, he's already hit 15 home runs, and we're in May, which is really great for minor leagues. I mean, he's just
Yeah.
I can't believe he's not in Columbus already. He's got like 20 stolen bases, like I think I said 15. I think it's 13 homers, and he's got like 50 RBIs already, and it's like, where did this come from? Because last year he did not have nearly these numbers.
What about Philly?
Philly's got a lot of money already tied up into their pitching staff. I mean, I know they've got money. I know they've got a rich owner. He's not Donnie, but he's pretty rich.
But think about that whole lineup. That lineup is not going to stay together forever. They're an aging lineup.
Yeah. Well, let's see, because Schwarber re-signed for 5 years, right? So
what were you going to say, Eric?
Donnie already knows that he has more money than the Phillies owner, so when Patrick said that, he didn't even blink.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of thought them possibly.
Mm-hmm.
When we were talking about some of them, they kind of crossed my mind, but
I think it's going to be a team, though, kind of like going back to what Virgil said, somebody like San Diego that isn't like we always think Yankees, Mets, Phillies, blah, 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 blah.
because it always is.
It's always
Yeah.
is. That's the
That's
problem.
why I
but
think
there
it's
is the
going to be.
AJ Preller effect. But there is the AJ Preller effect.
That's why I think there's going to be somebody that's still good, but not one of the normal.
What
people.
about
Is Scooble from the
Arizona.
West Coast?
What? What'd you say?
I say, is
I don't-
Scooble from the West Coast?
I have no idea. What'd you say, Ed?
Arizona?
That was the other team I was kind of considering, but I don't know if they have.
Yeah, I
The
don't see
Capitol?
them. But see, with all those others we've been mentioning, they at least typically do something, whereas the Padres spend a ton of money and never do anything with it in the playoffs.
I didn't think they were going to make it through the playoffs. They're going to focus on the spending money part.
The two teams that I look at that are just like that are spend money, Philly and San Diego. They spend money to go into the playoffs and make the playoffs, and then they just fizzle out.
Well, at
And,
least
and San
Phillies
Diego
made
just
a-
got new owners. Oh, go
At
ahead.
least
Sarah,
the
sorry.
Phillies made an NL and a World Series. That's more than what the Padres can say.
You're
Or
right.
maybe,
By the way,
like the
Patrick.
Mets.
Yeah.
He's from the
New-
Bay Area.
New ownership over
Yeah.
in San
Who
Diego.
want to make a splash. And if they give that plus AJ Preller, who's never afraid to make a deal. I mean, let's not forget last year, Mason Miller got, that was a shocking trade to San Diego, and they gave up, 2 top 10 prospects.
Puerto
to get him.
Rican owner.
Yeah.
Given.
And by the way, he was did you know he was part of the Chelsea ownership group?
Getting
Jose
rid of-
Feliciano.
Getting rid of Leo DeVries was that was crazy when they got rid of him.
Oh, I'm
but
telling you.
it's
And
worth. I mean,
Yeah.
It's worked
Miller's
out.
been great, but DeVries DeVries is going to be a player, I think.
yeah.
It'll be interesting because I know Scooble now says, "Yeah, guys, I'm not. We ain't having this." All right, so let's. Zach says Scooble is from the Bay Area and love the Athletics. Will he go there if they trade the Athletics? Or
No.
I doubt
Not
it.
if he's
Not
not if
now.
he's playing in Sacramento for every home game.
Yeah, he's that.
Wait till they go to Vegas.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely not going to Vegas.
He'll sign when they move to Vegas, but as a free agent, he won't sign there now.
No.
Dude, are we going to see the Avalanche about to get swept by the Golden Knights?
I think so.
What's the score?
1-0 right now, and they're in
Are they
first
in the third
intermission.
period?
No, first intermission.
Oh, okay.
Man, they're about to Cleveland Cavalier this, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Oh, God, that hurt.
Man, is that ice hardened there?
Probably a goal. Anyways, guys, we are above 12 minutes past 10 o'clock here. Why don't we go ahead and wrap this puppy up, huh? Eric, what you got going on?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Have you guys heard of baseball in Waco, Texas, besides Baylor?
No, please do tell us.
Okay, good. Well, there's now going to be baseball in Waco outside of the university there for the Baylor Bears. They are known as the Waco Woolly Wranglers. They are in the new Cowboy Collegiate League. So we have Brett Lander, their GM, on tomorrow. The Waco Woolly Wranglers.
What's up with this new fad where they had to have 2 names in their
I don't know. It's really hard to say, and I really struggle saying that on the
Waco
podcast.
Woolly
That's-
Wranglers?
That's not an easy one.
No, I struggled, and you'll hear me struggle saying that name on the podcast.
That's a mouthful for sure. Yeah.
Waco Woolly Wranglers.
Donnie likes the mouthful. So, all right. Ed, what do you have?
Nothing, because we haven't recorded. Ed,
Donnie.
I love that you got Patrick on that one.
It doesn't have anything this week. Donnie and I haven't recorded. It's been my fault. I've been extremely busy. It's my fault.
And the Brockmeyer downfall begins. Just
Yeah.
like it's
No, I've
leaving-
watched it. I'm
Yeah,
ready
by the
for
way,
it.
No.
Eric, did you hear that Brockmeyer's leaving Netflix?
Yeah. We talked about that probably while they were or after they recorded. Goodbye, Patrick.
You know what the good thing about Restream is?
He can't bring himself
He
back
can't
in.
bring himself back. Okay. All right. Are we good now?
Zach's a fan of the Woolly Wranglers logo.
I haven't seen the logo yet, so I got to take a look at it. So
It's fine, but they have like 5 different leagues that are all connected by the Players League, and the logos all are designed by the teams didn't even get to design their own logos or
AI.
give them the names. I think so. I mean, they're kind of cool looking logos, and I like the league logos of all these leagues, but like we talked to somebody today and they're like, yeah, we didn't even pick the name. We didn't pick the logo. So the league just doing it all for them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta say, out of your interviews, the one I've enjoyed so far was the Melon Mashers. Their logos, their CapEx stuff has
Dude,
they
yeah.
have. Woo, bro.
They have a couple. They have a green and then a pink one.
Yeah.
Both of them are really, really nice. And then I love their what they're doing off the field this year because of the owner or the GM's wife.
Breast
So
cancer.
it was a good episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was
Is there
really good.
is there stuff for sale yet, Eric?
Yes, Johnny already has a hat.
Okay, well, I'm not surprised there.
But yes, they are. The green one, Johnny got the one with the pink. I don't know if the green crowns are available or not. I kind of wanted both, but right now they're not online. You would just have to email. And so if you're interested, let me know and I can give you his email.
I love the whole melon mashers. Why is there and everything? I think that's amazing.
Did you see? So they started their season. They played the Zebulon Devil Dogs on Saturday or Sunday. So that was kind of cool.
I don't see a team store.
Yeah, he said he's not good on that. Like he doesn't know how to do it yet. So he's trying to get somebody to do it for him.
Okay.
But he said if you want a hat, you can just email him. So either let me know or I can give you his email. Because Johnny's already ordered one.
Yeah, because their logos actually it's fun.
Yeah,
It's a
I like
legit
it
logo.
and the colors on there are really good. But yeah, they have one. I don't know if you saw it with the green. I like the green, but also I like the one with the pink.
I haven't seen the green one. I've only seen the pink one.
The black with the pink. If you look at their on Instagram, Patrick, it'll show you all of the uniforms and the hats at the same time.
Okay. I'll look
Like
at
if you look at the earn fun average.
Or that.
Let me see.
Go to earn fun average AVG. You can see all the hats on the recent post.
Above average.
That third one that looks like a bra, that's hilarious.
Yeah, no, he did that all on purpose.
Oh, I know he did. Yeah,
all for his wife.
Surviving breast cancer. Yeah,
but they're bringing like a mammogram bus to the ballpark this summer.
That's awesome
to encourage ladies to get checks and stuff.
That's awesome.
And he said, even if you don't think it's going to happen, he's like, we didn't think it was going to happen, and then it happened to my wife. And so their cause off the field, I think, is even better than them playing on the field. They're independent this year, so they're playing like a lot of CPL teams, Blue Ridge League teams. So they're playing a lot of teams outside of, because they're in Greensboro or just outside of Greensboro. Ed.
They're not that bad. They're not that far.
So yeah, they're playing an independent schedule this year, but they're playing a lot of familiar teams. So that episode last week was really cool.
I enjoyed that episode a lot.
But then we got the Woolly Wranglers tomorrow.
That's cool. You know what? I might just have to go out there and take a look and see what's up. So
you could, if you go to a game, you can get the hat there.
Possibly, yeah. I've been a fan of CapX since they came out. I really enjoy
See, I don't think I have one. I don't know how they fit.
They fit really good. They're pretty close. I mean, they're stretch, but they're pretty close to being a really good hat.
So Eric, if you look at the picture that you posted, if you look at the sticker on the right, it looks like it says 7.5 or 7 and something.
Yeah.
So they look like, because the Chicago Dogs have the actual fitted hats in CapX.
Correct.
So they actually weren't stretch. So it looks like
they're fitted. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like these might be actually the CapX fitteds if that's to be believed.
I gotta look at what my size is for the CapX. I haven't, because I did buy a
and I don't remember what I wore when I did the Chicago Dogs one, because I already had a new era. So I guess I could do either a half or a 5/8, but who knows?
But good job. And like I said, it's a really good episode. I mean, good messaging, the whole mammogram bus. That's an awesome, it's cool to see them putting having a messaging behind it. Well, obviously two things, right? For his wife's cancer and then his kids. I was like, hey, I just need, my kids wanted to play. So I was like, all right, dude.
And
that's a Donnie move if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Their jerseys remind me of like the Tri-State Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
With the with
the pink one.
Yeah.
The stripe one. Yeah. But I like that black one pullover one. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I mean, I love what they're doing, and it's those kind of teams where it's like, I don't deviate from like New Era very often these days, but like it seems like that have those great messages that you're like, that's a team I want to support.
100%.
Yeah, I need to get one of their hats. I really do like everything about them.
Yeah.
I gotta see, where is it that they're playing at?
He said they're just outside of Greensboro. I'm not sure where.
You said it was the Melon Mashers?
Yeah, mid-state. Yeah, mid-state Melon Mashers.
He said based in the Triad area of North Carolina.
I don't know. All he said when we were talking to him is he's basically outside of Greensboro. Is all I know. so I'm not sure what side. So I don't know. I don't remember where he said they play. I think he probably said on the episode what ballpark, so that might give it away, but I don't remember.
Oh, look, I'll find out.
I'm looking right now.
Because that'll be kind of cool to go see where they play and all that, you know. The Mid-State Melon Mashers.
Yeah, I'm on their site. I'm just trying to see if
So tomorrow they're playing the Cape Fear Ghost Crabs.
There you go.
Okay, so
And that's in Wilmington. So that's a little ways away.
So they must be near Ashboro somewhere because I'm looking at their sponsors, and they've got some in Ashboro.
Providence Grove High School, 5555 Fred Lineberry Road and Climax.
Providence Grove. I just saw that because most of their games look like they were on the road. But they do have some. Providence Grove High School. Okay, yep. Let's see it now.
Good find.
But if you go down, if you're on their like Instagram and scroll down a couple to when they talk about the game at Five County Stadium in Zebulon, they have the guy wearing like the pink pinstripe and then that pink hat.
Yep.
That looks really sharp on like an actual player.
Yeah, those pink unis they're legit. That's nice.
Oh, they're playing the Carolina Pirates.
Yeah, they play the Greensboro Ducks on June 13th. Yeah, he said it wasn't too terrible trying to get an independent schedule because he knows a lot of people in the CPL and other leagues.
Who's Johnny going to root for on July 18th when they play the Queen City Corn Dogs?
He'll wear his Queen City polo and the Melon Mashers hat.
That's actually spot on. That's actually spot on.
Yeah, they're kind of in the middle of nowhere between Ashboro and Greensboro.
Yeah, it's
in Siler City there. So,
yeah. Well, you can't go into Ashboro when they got the zookeepers.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're playing a independent, just like a couple of those teams did before they started their own league, right?
Let's go Turkeys.
Yeah, and was it the Wombats? So there you go. All right, guys. Well, hey,
Wampus Cats.
Wampus Cats.
A couple of things. Augusta announced a new ECHL team tonight. Tim Tebow is part owner of that for the Augusta Lynx, starting up not this coming season, but the next. And I'm going to go see. I think I told you guys last night. I want to tell this crowd because I know Zach's Beeson is listening. Going to see the Joanna Hornets on Saturday, but they're not playing at the new field yet until June 19th. They're going to be playing at Presbyterian College for the first few weeks of their season, so their field's not quite ready yet. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you guys an update on the team next week because they're playing also the Greenwood Flying Monkeys in that game. But it'll be mid-June before their new field that they're renovating is available.
Real quick before we hop off, Ed, they are playing at Holly Springs against the Salamanders on June 20th.
I'll be there. I'll go over there.
Yeah.
See the Melon Mashers.
With the new Salamanders logo.
Yeah. Thanks for asking, Ed. On the MILB Hat History Series, we have the Reno Silver Sox.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, guys, have a wonderful night, okay? Make sure you follow these knuckleheads. Hey, listen, we're on our way to 1,000 followers right now. We have 574 followers on the Dad Hat Chronicles YouTube channel, so we are on our way to 1,000. Just posted it, top 5% when it comes to content creators with less than 1,000 followers. So let's keep it going. Make sure you tell all your friends and family to make sure to go on YouTube and follow us. And then, we appreciate that. That's all this hard work these guys do and all the bantering. So there is that. All right, boys, have a wonderful night. Go support the minor leagues and watch some baseball. All right, we'll talk to you guys.
Bye.